What's the word? What's the word? I see y'all up in the chat early. Hold on, I gotta make sure my audio is straight, bro. Gotta do this little audio check, make sure the audio is straight, bro. I tried to do something else. They told me go get the headphones with the get the cheap headphones. So I'm for to see if they work. Y'all give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me make sure this audio is straight, bro. What's up with it, Tina? MP? Yeah, you on time. I gotta start coming on a little early. I'm just trying to come on more early than that 12 o'clock shift, you know. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure the audio is straight though. Appreciate the 3 people we got in the building already, bro. Ooh, it sound like we good tonight, bitch. Yeah, so what's up with it? It sound like that audio straight. The audio straight. The audio straight. The audio straight. Yes, sir. Let's go. All right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I need one more. I need a couple more minutes. But I'm for the gone. Let this audio clip, bro. This video gonna be about the biblical betrayal of Biggie Small gang. I gotta go do one more thing because I think my kids still got their fucking shit plugged up to the Wi-Fi. Yeah, they got this shit plugged up. Hold on. Hell yeah, they got all these fucking devices plugged up. What up with it, William? Hold on, we finna get into the big small thing tonight. I'm finna go and let this audio clip play though, bro. I'm really scared to because I don't know when the ad gonna come up. So y'all, please just give me a couple seconds. I'm gonna be right back, right back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back, bro. We back. Let me see something right quick, bro. Let me see something right quick. Let me see something right quick. I gotta make sure it ain't lagging. I don't know why I do that on screen, y'all. And I just cuss the phone people out. Cause like I be telling them, bro, I be paying y'all 151 a month, gang. Just for internet. Like, nigga, my shit don't need to do no lagging. Y'all niggas getting 150 a month off me. I need everything crystal clear when I come rock with my people. Yeah. Don't do me like that. Okay. It look like we ain't glitching. We finna get into it. But shout out to everybody who up in the building, man. We finna get to this video clip about Big Gene. He exposing the night of the biblical betrayal of Biggie Smalls. Now, mind y'all, this ain't the same clip that I showed y'all before. This is a whole nother clip where he's explaining Puff had got D-Rock, and he had D-Rock to set all that up through these women. Hey, I appreciate everybody who in the building. I hope y'all hit that like button for me, bro. Hit that like button, please. That help the channel out. Run them lights up. Run them lights up. Run them lights up. Shout out to the mod. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody who up in the building. We finna get into it. Let's roll. If you smell what realized life, TV is cooking. Yes, sir.
That's how real it is. I think somebody's trying to kill me. I'll be waking up paranoid. I'll be really scared. I'll just be paro. That's just the way I am. You know, you be seeing me scared to death.
Did Biggie at all feel that his life was in danger? He never told me. I can only speak. He never told me he felt that his life was in danger.
I think somebody's trying to kill me. I'll be waking up paranoid. I'll be really scared. I'll just be paranoid.
This is Big Gene from Raw Deal, The Last Big Night, and the Three Chronicles. Now with the cooking show, Cooking and Conversation on the Gene Deal Show that's on YouTube. We're here in honor of the Notorious B.I.G.
Hey, shout out to everybody, bro. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to the Mars who be rocking with me every night. Yeah, I had to come early because I know a lot of people got jobs. They go to work and they be trying to tap in and rock with me. So I'm gonna try my best to be start coming on like 10, 8, 9. I probably still be pushing them long hours with it now, but I'm gonna try my best to just continue to just just come with the content, bro. Just come better with different stuff every day. Come with some stuff who I know what everybody rock with, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just trying to keep y'all entertained and satisfied, bro. Because, you know, it's really hard for me to do content on a lot of this new shit what's going on because you can't believe the narrative. But how we going to do it tonight? This first clip we going to run is going to be about the Big Gene shit. If it don't be too long and we don't get to talking and discussing stuff, I'm gonna drop this live and I'm gonna run a whole nother live again where it probably be about another video, or I might just stay on like all the way to like 2 or 3, you know how I normally do. But I appreciate everybody for rocking out. Hit that like button if you come to the channel, subscribe to the channel. When you get time, go to Big Gene Deal. Gene Deal is right here. Go to Gene Deal channel and go subscribe to his channel, bro. He got good content, all about the biggest stuff. Let you know what's going on with Puff. Because you know they say Puffman got a time cut, so he might be getting out early. That's why I'm running this content. Let's get to
it. Biggie Smalls, who lost his life in a hail of bullets on March the 9th in California, outside the Peterson Museum. I'm here with Biggie Coogee sweater on, and this is also Biggie's shirt that he would wear. His sweatshirt that he was wearing from his clothing line, Brooklyn Mint. That right there says Notorious Big right there. These are the shoes that he wore on his Soul Train, his last performance on Soul Train, which is actually my shoes. And I let him use those in his last performance. I hope you don't mind me using this sweater. I never put it on before. And it's kind of eerie feeling of me putting it on now. But I want to really go in.
Hey, we finna get into it, but I want y'all to check something out. Tina, William, MP, everybody who be tapping in. As y'all can see, when I run this shit on StreamYard, you see how they do us with the views? We don't got no trolls. I don't have no new people. That's why I normally run my live on the phone. See, if I would have did this on the phone tonight, off the meat rack, we would have been had new people coming in trolling. But you know, this just, you know, I feel like this better because y'all ain't worrying about nothing lagging. You know, everything playing smooth. You got the audio clear, you got the whole video up here clear. I ain't got to constantly turn the phone back and forth over, but we still gonna run it on the phone because that's where the numbers is. But I appreciate y'all. We for the rock out tonight. We for the rock out tonight and see what Big Gene talking about, because I know a lot of y'all didn't know the last big night. This is what Big Gene did. Hey, William, I want to ask you a question, William. Are you a YouTuber? Do you got a YouTube page? Called it's a YouTube page. It's like they let me know you was live this time. They've been, yeah, I know William, but it look like I seen you on a YouTube channel, bro. Like, are you a YouTuber? I'm just trying to make sure. Damn, William, I ain't know you bought a membership, gang. I just peeped it out. Shout out to William. William is the second person on the channel to get the membership on the channel, man. Hey, shout out to you, bro. I swear, William, I did not know you paid for a membership on this channel. So we got Tina and William. They got the memberships on the channel. I didn't know that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for even doing that, William. For real, for real. Appreciate that, bro. And shout out to MP. MP, you be on time. Hey, MP, when you get your content ready, just let me know, gang. I'm telling you, I'll run it over here. I'll run it on the phone where a lot of people be coming in it, and I send them up over there. I got you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bro. For real. We finna get to it.
Depth with some things that I didn't speak about to you guys regarding the death of Notorious Big. For those who want to criticize me for coming out and telling the truth, uh, what would you do if you had to spend a day with one of the greatest lyricists, the greatest songwriter, and he entrusted you with some of his personal matters, some of his deepest dark secrets of success and betrayal? How would you feel if you had to look that man's mother in her eyes after he was gunned down in the streets of California? When you pulled him out the car that he was murdered in, who would you turn to? Who would you look for guidance, counseling, help? To save you from the pain that you had inside yourself, that you knew that you could have saved his life, or you could have stopped it that particular day. What would you do? How would you feel? How would you feel? What would you do if you was haunted by the same man and his money that led this kid to his death? So I came here today to tell you about the biblical betrayal of the Notorious B.I.G. There's some things that I didn't enlighten the people of regarding the Big's death, and prior to we getting to that point. So people think that I didn't take every step as a security person.
Hey, I want y'all to pay attention and listen to what Big James for to get to now. He for to get to it. Hey, I appreciate that, William. Appreciate that, Jewel, William. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. If you smell what realized life and the mods is cooking, yeah. But hey, is everything playing right? I'm trying to make sure. Is it lagging? Is it lagging on y'all end? Like, is the video playing clear? Am I playing clear? Like, it's not slow motion or nothing. I'm just trying to make sure. That's all I'm trying to make sure, because when you watching it on the phone, it'll show like that little delay. Like on my end, it probably show okay. Tina said it's good. William say it's good. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure. You see, I'm trying to make sure I got y'all straight. As you can see, I'm working. I had to do my research. I had to go get these cheap ass headphones just so the audio could be clear, and I won't sound like I'm getting drowned underwater up here talking to y'all on the live screen. But as you can see, your boy working, man. I'm working on getting the championship belt. I'm working on getting the mask. So when I be up here talking to y'all, doing the content, I had a rock mask. I'm trying to work on the lights and shit. Still working on them shorts. I mean, not the shorts, the shirts that I be getting y'all, like clothing and shit. I be getting it out every other month to the day ones. They be tapping in all the mods. It's another thing I'm gonna try to do at every end of the month. Everybody who support and donate to me, I'll be supporting and donating back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody who donated, support, sent some, I already know who all did it. I'll be sending some back to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to do that like every end of the month. I'll be trying to at least donate 10, 20 a piece, just back to motherfuckers, just let y'all know I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just me being a content creator, showing that I appreciate that support, because I'm not getting paid for the views. Like, only thing I'm doing now is working on my watch hours. Like we got through tier one, the 3,000 watch hours, but I only need like 400 more watch hours, and then they'll be paying me for the videos up here. They'll be paying me for how long people stand in watching. You know, I'll be fully monetized. But the only thing I'm going through now is just super stickers, super chats, donations, and stuff like that. But as you can see, I'm coming with that content every day. I'm gonna rock out with y'all. I'm gonna keep dropping. I'm gonna keep supporting y'all. I'm gonna keep letting y'all know I appreciate y'all, and I'm always gonna have some shit lined up to where I'm gonna be one of them channels that actually give back to my supporters, my day ones, the people who be tapping in. Like I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the other people on YouTube, they not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I understand how this thing go. It's a business. In order for you to have good business, you got to make the people get comfortable with what business you producing. So you got to give back in some way. So y'all give me y'all time and effort and energy every time I go live. I'm gonna give y'all something back. You know what I'm saying? Then when Christmas time come up, oh yeah, bitch. Oh yeah, when Christmas time come up, boy, when I say yeah, I'm trying to do it big for the day ones. I want cash app links, PayPal. I'm trying to send shit, man. Merry Christmas. Yeah, because everything y'all donating and send to me, I'm just leaving it in the whole piggy bank. So when the holiday come up, I can be able to like watch y'all to see. I'm working hard, bro. Y'all to see, but I appreciate y'all. We finna get into it. We finna see what Big Gene talking about. I want to know, do y'all believe this story y'all for the hill? Because a lot of y'all didn't know that D-Rock, Biggie Smalls' best friend, D-Rock, had something to do with the demise of Biggie Smalls. There's not no fake narrative shit. There's not no false shit. These are facts. His homeboy D-Rock, that was in the movie Notorious, the light-skinned dude, he had played the part of Biggie Smalls being demise. Let's get to it. And shout out to y'all, bro.
To do what need to be done to save people of our crew. First and foremost, let's
I
state
I got you. I got you, big. See, that be right on time. I got you, Tina. I got you. I'm telling you, I got everybody who rock with me, bro. It's the shit I'm trying to do for y'all, bro. Cause y'all help me got my watch hours. Y'all help me got monetized. Y'all be donating, and I don't even ask for no donation. I be asking for the like button. Like, I got y'all, bro. I'm telling you, I got y'all. For real, for real. Yeah, for real, for real. I got you. I got y'all. Appreciate y'all. We finna get to it here.
we should never have been in California 6 months after Pac died. When Anthony Wolf Jones heard this was happening, he himself told Puff, Sean Puffy Combs, Diddy, aka Brother Love, whatever you want to call him, that I'm not going to California unless we go out there right, that we have enough security. Enough security would have been him with 2 tour bus loads of guys that he wanted to bring out there to make sure that everybody get home safe. At least the stars, the entertainers. Now, I don't know a place that we ever went to if Wolf said we're going to leave or not be there or not go. But for some particular reason, Puff had to be in California.
All right, y'all. Now, for y'all that don't know, Wolf was one of Puff's main bodyguard before Big Gene came in the picture. Before we seen who Big Gene was and knew who Big Gene was, it was Wolf. It was Wolf. It was D Ferg. That's ASAP Ferg dad. He was the one who created the Bad Boy logo. That's why Big Gene up here ran on Puff because he like, nigga, you ain't never did nothing right for everybody who helped you. You still owe Wolf 300,000 for helping you finance Bad Boy and getting the label started because I can speak about it now because Wolf he gone, he passed away. But Wolf was getting money in the streets. Wolf helped finance Bad Boy with like drug money, club money, such and such, street money. Puff never paid him back for that. His mama asked him and said, Wolf said you owe him some money. At the funeral, Puff said that Wolf is delusional because he has a problem of smoking weed so much. That's why he never paid him the money. You got Deferred Daddy. That's who created the Bad Boys logo. Puff never paid him for creating that logo. So you got Big Gene up here. He just explaining to the world and letting the world know, like, yeah, Puff cost me my job. He was sending death threats to me, and he was doing all this messed up shit to me because I was exposing the world what happened the night of Biggie Smalls, because Puff didn't tell the truth. He didn't tell us the truth on Biggie didn't know it was hits up after him. He didn't tell us that, but we finna get to it. Appreciate everybody who up in the building. I want to know, did y'all see the beginning? Did y'all see this beginning? What we at? 5 minutes and 33 seconds. We're gonna get to it though. I think
and nobody could have stopped him. So when I got the itinerary, like I said before,
run the
I
lights
called Kirk
up.
Burrows. I told Kirk Burrows. I had spoke to Wolf also. Wolf told me he wasn't going. Kirk Burrows assured me that we was just doing studio, the Soul Train, the video, and that was it. That we wasn't hanging out to no parties, no clubs. And I said that in Raw Deal 1, 2, and 3. So some things happen out there that you may not be aware of. You know what I'm saying? That I didn't get in depth to, but I may have pieced it together. And the reason why I call this the biblical betrayal of Biggie, because when you look into it, it was almost Christ-like. I know you're saying, yo, Gene, you out your mind, you've gone crazy. But at the end of this, you look back at it and see what I'm talking about. We were shooting Hypnotized, and that's the day I spent with Big. And that's the only day I ever spent with Big alone. And somebody probably say, yo, how we know you spent that day with Big, or how we know what you're saying ain't true is a lie? Because I repeated the conversation he had with his mother. Everything that was said that to his mother.
Y'all listen to him. We finna get to it. We finna get to it. We finna get to it. It's finna get real. Big James finna start speaking some facts. He finna tell you what he told Big Mama. He saw Big contract before he passed away. That's how he knew how much Puff owed Biggie, how much he was stealing for Biggie. Biggie demise paid for their funeral. The money that he owed Puff for them albums, that paid for Biggie funeral. We finna get to it tonight, bro. Yeah, we finna get to it tonight. Appreciate everybody who in the building. Don't forget, hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. And hey, y'all don't worry about because we ain't got new people coming in and the numbers looking funny. Because this StreamYard, I'm just showing y'all. This how StreamYard is. They play with the numbers. We don't have the new people coming in. But we gonna start back running the lives on the phone so y'all can be able to snipe motherfuckers up out of here. But I can tell y'all don't really be with this shit. Y'all be tired of goofy motherfuckers coming up in here. But we gonna be back on the phones and we gonna be doing this too. You know what I'm saying? But y'all see for y'allself. But when Antonio came up in here, are you doing the same shit? You see when I come on StreamYard, this what happened. That's why I don't like coming on StreamYard. We don't have no new people coming in. We don't have no trolls coming in. If it is a troll, it's it's the R. Kelly dude who be stalking. But we finna get to it. Appreciate y'all who up in the building tonight. Let's get to it.
He was on his mother phone by hours about their house, that he was getting built for her out there in Pennsylvania. So I repeated everything that he was saying to her, and he just kept on saying, yes, ma, what he was going to take care. what he was gonna, the money he was gonna send, all that. I even told her about the contracts, one that I had read on the plane coming to California. That Puff gave me his briefcase, and I read the contract. I even told her about stuff that I knew that he owed other people that he was talking about. His contracts with, I think it was either Atlantic or Capital for 62 million. His groups. I told his mother
62 million. Y'all heard it? Not 6.2 million. 62 million. What your boy Biggie Smalls was gonna be playing with if he would have still been out here living, bro. $62 million. Let's get it.
the people that he was talking about. His contracts with, I think it was either Atlantic or Capital for 62 million. His groups. I told his mother everything. So you're wondering, why was I with Big that particular day? And that always chased, that always ran through my mind. Because Puff and I, like I said before, was going all over California. This particular time, he took D-Rock with him. Now, I said, and I never thought 2 cents about it back then, because Puff was like, yo, Gene, stay with Big. You know, I know Rock wasn't carrying no weapon. You understand? And
He talking about D-Rock, y'all. He talking about D-Rock. He talking about Big and Homeboy. When Puff told him, "Are you gonna chill with Big? D-Rock coming with me today." That never happened. He talking about D-Rock. Let's get to it. Appreciate everybody who in the building who knew. If you knew, hit that like button, bro. Subscribe to the channel. You know it's all love.
I was the only one that came from New York out there with a weapon. Unless G Money, I think G Money was living out there or something like that. Unless G Money gave them a weapon. I didn't know of any weapon they even had. So I came out there with 3 weapons myself. You know, I've named them before. Nene, Nene, and Nina. You know, sometimes I would carry 5 weapons. So this one particular day, after the Hypnotized video and everything like that, before we had shot a part and we was going to shoot later on that night, about 7 or 8 o'clock, D-Rock and...
Hey, you ain't lying, William. Like, boy, so many people from nigga Biggie, Tupac time, NWA time. Boy, these folks owe money. These labels living life off these folks. A lot of money is owed to all these old rappers, bro. For real, for real. You said a mouthful right there, William. For real, for real.
Puff was gone for the whole day with those girls that was on that boat. And that was Sally Richardson, one of her stylists, and some other, they was gone. And that was something that Puff never did. I never seen Puff just chill with D-Rock like that. Because that whole time that we were out there, Big, like I said this before, Big and D-Rock, C's, none of them never came to none of the parties we were at. So after the incident with Big and Charlie Baltimore, and I spoke about that before, we were in the studio one day. And this was prior to going to the Vibe party. And I was talking to D-Rock, and D-Rock was talking to me. He was expressing, you know, how, you know, with the Snoop situation, with how Puff keep calling them and they dodging him in the whole 9 yards. And I said, I understand. I see, man. He always saying, yo, he looking for y'all at the different places, like the House of Blues, where he's at, whatever club, whatever party, when he was going just chilling, you know, out for drinks or whatever, he looking for y'all to be there. And then I hear him barking at Big, talking about you're not using the studio time that he set up for him. You know what I'm saying? So, but I thought Big album was done. So D-Rock.
Y'all heard what he said? Puff asked Big, like, what you down here doing? I thought you supposed to be in the studio. You supposed to be in the studio. Like, the studio costing me money. Big was looking at Puff like, what you mean I'm supposed to be in the studio? My album finished. See, Biggie was down there in California trying to promote Puff album. Biggie shit was already done. Biggie was supposed to have been up in London. Puff told the nigga Andre Laurel, nah, cancel it. Big ain't going nowhere because Biggie supposed to have been went to London and got paid $25,000 to go perform in London. Puff canceled it because he needed him in California to do what we see what happened. It's not a coincidence, bro. We just lost Pop. What, 6 months, 3 months prior? You know they weren't gonna let them make it because Puff had looked at it like, all right, yeah, Big, yeah, Tupac gone. But Big, I still gotta run around here with you. I still got people who over me that I answer to that's asking me like, hey, you know, if you give us Big, we'll give you this. The $100 million club. The Illuminati shit. Think about it, bro. If Biggie would have never went to California, Biggie was still gonna be alive, bro. He still would have been alive to this day, gang. But why though? Why did he go to California and Pop just passed away? So you got to think about that. Why, if you know that Biggie was beefing with Pop, a guy that's from Cali, all his people is from Cali. Suge is from Cali. Death Row is from Cali. They just lost Pop. Why would you even have Biggie in California? I see if it was like 2 years later, 3 years later, but we talking about this fresh out the Pac demise, gang. Like Pac ain't even been buried a year. There's no way Biggie supposed to been went to Cali. But you know, Biggie, he kept his faith up in Puff. Like, all right, you want to go to Cali, this is gonna be big for the world. You got a thorough security team, but I think we're gonna be all right. That's how Big was thinking. Big was like, all right, I'm gonna go down here to Cali, do what this nigga want me to do because I need the bread. See, a lot of people don't know that Big had owed out a lot of money to people, bro. Like the dude who was fixing up on Big house and his mama house, he owed the dude $90,000 to continue to fixing up on the house. And Puff had to pay it. So when Puff have to pay for Big personal stuff, Puff will charge it on the music. That's why you'll hear people like, yeah, Big will grind me. Big always asking for money. He always asking for money because he never really got a good advancement from P. Diddy. It showed you in the movies. In the Notorious movie, what was his first advancement for signing to Bad Boy? $75,000. Now do the math. $75,000 in New York, Harlem, that really ain't no money because a house is gonna take up majority of that 75,000. A car is gonna take up majority of that 75,000. You gotta get clothes, you gotta get jewelry. You want to do something for your mama, you gotta get something for your kids. You gotta look out for your homeboys. So now that 75,000 is what? It's gone. But you gotta pay that back to Puff. So most likely, if he gave you $75,000, Puff probably wanted back $125,000 for that 75. But you know, Big probably still coming back asking for money. So that 125 now turned to, all right, he needs some money. Let me give him 20,000. Now he owe me 175. All right, I got to give him another 10,000. Oh, now he owe me 200. Oh, now he owe me this. Now he owe me this. So by the time his record sale and he get his first residual check for the music, he be like, what the fuck is 10, 20,000? I just sold all these copies. Oh, you know, I had to give my money back from when you were asking me for money. You know, I had to help your moms. I got your car for you. I got the jewelry. You know, when we go on tour, hit the road. What's up with it, Larry? What's up with it, Brody? Hell yeah, what's up with it, bro? Shout out to the mod. But you know, Puff, and not just Puff, this any label that we have, they charge extra, bro. Like when labels had to pay for your tour and feed you, pay for the hotel room, you want something to eat. It don't just come out your road money. It come out all that money because the label is paying for the gas. The label provide the buses. The label providing all this media attention and everything to make sure you get pushed right. So they got to get their cut back. You know what I'm saying? And that's all Big was going through because Puff was looking at it like, oh, they owe you 62 million and you think you for the lead a label and not give me nothing out that 62 million? I'd rather take your life before I let you run off with that 62 million. We just heard we just heard Big Gene said it. Big had a contract for Capitol or Atlantic Records that they owed him $62 million. Who you think got that? Think about it. Who owned Biggie royalties? Oh man, I appreciate that, William, bro. I appreciate that. You see that. Who fucking knows? Who that is? Somebody name. Okay. You sent the gifted to somebody else, William. I appreciate that, William. I don't know who you just gifted, but it just showed that you sent a gift, like you bought a membership for somebody. See, that's what I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna do for that's what I was gonna do at the end of the month. Yeah. See, that's what I was gonna do. That was gonna be part of the thing. Like the people who ain't got their memberships yet, and I know they be tapping in. I, you know, boom, they got a option to where we can buy people memberships. I didn't pick anyone, just paid. Oh, okay. It probably just showing up. It just probably that's what it is. It's just showing up on my end. Okay. Yeah, okay. But it's an option that they give me to where I can pay people's membership up for them. Like it's an option on there to like, all right, if you got a membership, you can give other people memberships and it'll be paid for, but the next month it'll just ask them like, hey, you wanna pay for this membership or not? But like I said, I got some stuff coming for y'all, but I appreciate that, William. It just popped up late on my phone. Yeah, it popped up late on my phone. That's what happened. But I want y'all to think about what I'm saying. Big and Small passing wasn't just a coincidence, bro. It wasn't a coincidence, bro. It wasn't just, damn, what happened. There was an orchestrated hit, bro. I'm telling y'all. Think about it. Why was Biggie in California? That's the whole thing. If Biggie never would have did no show in California, Biggie would have still been alive, bro. Just like Pop. If Pop would have never did what he did in Las Vegas, and he would have just rolled with the right security, instead of just riding with Suge, getting too comfortable, we'll still have Pop. Think about it. It's certain times, bro, you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. Especially when you know you in enemy territory. Puff knew he was in enemy territory, bro. You in California. You running around with Biggie. Y'all running around here with no security. You moving like ain't you untouchable because Pop gone. Death Row ain't moving around like talking. But the whole time you had people watching everything y'all were doing. Let's get to it, bro. Appreciate everybody. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Just think about it. Why was Biggie in California? What was the whole purpose of him being in California? That's how you know he was side up. By who? The person who wanted him in California, P. Diddy, allegedly.
Like, yeah, I know, man. We ain't fucking around out here, man. You know, he made it very clear to me that they was not gonna go to none of the parties. And I told him, yo, dog, you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? It ain't safe like that. I don't know why y'all think it's sweet. We had this conversation. Me and D-Rock had this conversation. And he assured me that he wasn't gonna go and they wasn't going anywhere. Yo, we were so deep into the conversation, D-Rock lit up a L and he started smoking it. And I grabbed it and passed him a Newport and started smoking the L too. And he looked at me. He said,
And there's weed. He talking about the L, him and D-Rock, they smoked the blunt. He don't smoke weed. And he said he grabbed the blunt with him. And listen what he about to tell D-Rock. The reason why he smoked that blunt with D-Rock.
yo, Gene, that's an L. I said, I don't give a fuck what it is. I grabbed it and passed him a Newport and started smoking the L too. And he looked at me. He said, yo, Gene, that's an L. I said, I don't give a fuck what it is, bruh. I'm letting you know it's like that, man. And D-Rock was like, yo, I know, man. We ain't fucking around. We ain't fucking around. And so then I gave, start smoking cigarette. We was talking. I said, yo, listen here, man. Don't tell nobody I took no hit off that shit, man. I'm just letting you know. And he shook my hand, gave me his hand, and everything. He said, yo, man, I ain't saying nothing to dog. Yo, dog. I said, on everything I love. He said, yo, everything I love. He even said, on everything from my man from North Carolina. He said, on my nigga from North Carolina. I guess he thought I knew him. I guess the dude was a junior mafia. He was a kid that Big them knew. You understand? He said it. So.
And what he talking about, y'all, he's saying that D-Rock made a promise to Big Jane that he not gonna go back and tell Puff that he smoked this blunt with him. Because the reason why he hit that blunt, because Jane looking like, man, I gotta go out here with these niggas. I want to make my money. Ain't nobody listen to me. So let me see if I can get comfortable with this nigga here. So he be like, nigga, I ain't never seen you smoke no weed. Yeah, it is real, bro. These niggas coming after us tonight. And hopefully that he can go back and tell Big, and Big can be like, man, Jane started telling me niggas coming after me tonight, bro. I ain't comfortable with going. You can go down there by yourself, Puff. That was whole Gene motive. He just wanted Big or Puff to be like, man, fuck it. You started saying that we getting death threats. You started saying that folks gonna get us if we come down there. You started saying folks watching our air move. Fuck this shit. We gonna cancel the trip. We ain't going to Cali. And Big still would have been here. But Puff, he didn't want to do that. Because it was all connected with Vibe magazine. Let's get to it.
We goes back into the studio, because at this time Puff was wanted Big to put Charlie Baltimore on some music, so that they could squash out all that shit. So he was making certain kind of promises to her because of the incident that they had at the Four Seasons Hotel. So I think I went up front to check the front and everything. I came back.
That Charlie Baltimore, that supposed to be his mistress while he was with Faith Evans and dealing with Kim. See, Big was a player. He had Charlie Baltimore. He had Faith Evans. Charlie Baltimore, she rapped. Faith Evans, she sang. Look Kim, she rapped. That nigga Biggie was a motherfucker guy. But through it all, he was messing with females who had work talent. These were artists. They knew how to rap. They knew how to sing. They weren't just no hoochie mamas. I ain't hitting on nothing now. Big was trying to make money with them and build the empire to teach them like, hey, y'all need to learn how to start writing music. I'm going to write these first tracks for y'all, but I need y'all to learn how to write music so we can build this whole empire together. Let's get to it. And shout out to y'all who in the building with me now. Shout out to y'all.
Big, them is all in the studio and everything like that. And Big said to himself, yo, Puff, I need some more security. I need security. And Puff said, bruh, I got Gene here for you. Listen
to that. Listen to what Big told Puff.
front to check the front and everything. I came back, Puff and Big, them was all in the studio and everything like that. And Big said to himself, yo, Puff, I need some more security. I need security. And Puff said, bro, I got Gene here for you. On right there at the studio. And then Big, I guess he was setting it up because D-Rock had already told him that I blew an L with him. D-Rock told Big, he said, he must have told Big, because Big said, yo, Gene is back outside blowing L's with D-Rock. And I looked at this nigga D-Rock, and I was like, nah, this nigga ain't said that to Big. It hadn't been 15 minutes that this man that gave me his hand, shook my hand.
That's the same dude who is today part of Puff entourage, like how he move around, security. That's Biggie best friend. That what Puff had promised D-Rock when Biggie passed away. Look, if you help me do this, I'll make sure your life taken care of. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You ain't got to worry about being around these niggas no more. You're going to be around me. I'm going to take care of you. But we got to get Biggie up out of here because I can't continue my music career because they still going to want to come after me. They want either one of us. So before I let them take me, I'm going to let them take Big. Let's get to it, bro. I ain't just making up nothing, bro. We finna get to it tonight. Y'all finna see what's up tonight. We finna get to it. Oh, yeah. And appreciate y'all for rocking with me who all up in the building. Shout out to y'all.
And I looked at this nigga D-Rock, and I was like, nah, this nigga ain't said that to Big. It hadn't been 15 minutes.
Oh, God.
This man that gave me his hand, shook my hand and said, yo, he was gonna hold that to himself. And of course he didn't. Puff said, no, I don't believe that shit. Gene ain't smoke. Gene don't smoke no weed. He said, yo, Gene, you smoking weed with D-Rock? I said, I don't know what he talking about. And then Big said, D-Rock, he asked D-Rock again, yo, D-Rock, did Gene blow an L with you? And D-Rock said, word to that man, that dude again, from North Carolina that had passed and everything like that. And like that. He said, nah, Puff said, I don't believe that about Gene. I said, so my thing about it is, now I'm going to get it off the subject. I said, oh, Big, you want to talk? Because me and Big, I spent the whole day with him. Here it is. I didn't know it at the time, but I was talking to a man that thought he was going to die or knew he had death coming at him. Because all the things that he was telling me about the Junior Mafia, Little Kim, you understand? All the things that he was talking about, what he was planning to do with the groups that he had, what he was planning to do in his life. It was like he was using me as some kind of vessel to vent all his hopes and his dreams that he really didn't see because he knew or he felt he had death on him.
I think somebody's trying to kill me. I'll be waking up paranoid. I'll be really scared. I'll just be paranoid.
Little Kim.
Man, R.I.P. to Biggie, bro. Now, y'all remember that? When he said that? Now, let's take it back. Puff said that Biggie never told him about any threats. That was Biggie right there. Right after Pop passed away. He was saying he paranoid. He wake up sweating. He be tripping. He feel like somebody after him. So why would Puff come on live TV when the dude asked him on 60 seconds? That was it was on 60 seconds. 60 minutes. Y'all know the little the stuff they show on ABC called 60 Minutes. Puff went up there after after Big passed away. He like, nah, Puff ain't never, Biggie ain't never told me that he need no protection. Biggie said he ain't never had no problem. He ain't never was worried about anybody harming him. And there was cap. That make people think like, bro, you sat that up because Biggie already told you everything, but you couldn't believe what everybody was saying because you like they fucking up the plan. They fucking up what I got going on because I need Biggie up out of here. Cause that's how my life gonna change. I'm telling y'all, let's get to it. Why was Biggie in California? If it wouldn't. Cause if Biggie wasn't in California, we wouldn't be around here saying our Puff had something to do with it. Our Puff lined it up. We wouldn't be thinking like that. We wouldn't be thinking about no Illuminati, no sacrifice. We wouldn't be thinking none of that if he went in where? California. But who wanted him to go to California so bad? Who needed him in California so bad? Puff. P. Diddy. So who else like, come on. It got to make sense.
He said, yo, I love Lil' Kim. That's my bitch. From a whole nother vernacular point of view, he's saying, yo, no matter what, me and Lil' Kim gonna always be together because we're gonna always be close. Because I got a love for her that I don't have for nobody else. I said, yeah, I can tell because you wrote that shit, huh? He said, yeah, I wrote that shit. He said, but I could never say that to Diddy because he owns my marketing and my publishing. I stated that before. I'm not gonna go into that. Lil' Kim was like his Mary Madden. You understand? That was his Mary Madden. He said the Junior Mafia. He said, right now, is only one that I'm thinking about. I know I'm going to keep, and that's Lil C's. Everybody else going to have to work for their position. They got to do right because this is a business now. So they're going to have to do their own writing. They got to show that they want to be here. Because I can't be mad at the nigga Puff because Puff showed me how to get money. So I'm going to show them. But they got to be willing to work.
What I just tell y'all, which I already knew what the part he was getting up on because I watched this. This something I can admit. I watched this. I seen this before. Before I started YouTubing, I used to watch Big Gene a whole lot because he was talking about Puff involvement, what all Puff was doing, all the crazy stuff Puff was getting into, and why he feel like he had something to do with Big demise. Like I told y'all, Big was writing a whole lot of their music, but niggas didn't want to do their end and like, all right, well, let me try to start writing. The only person who tried to put the work in was Lil C's. He was trying. And Big was like, all right, when I start Junior Mafia, I'm taking Lil Kim and Lil C's. Everybody else got to work and show me they want this because there's a business. I'm trying to do something what Puff doing, like a bad boy. I'm trying to build an empire, and I can't be writing everybody music, and I got to write music for myself. You got to show me that you want to learn how to do this, and I can show you the right path for how to learn to get better at writing, how to critique what you're doing. That's all Big was doing. Puff, that bad boy shit. Think about it. If Tupac was alive and he would have came out with the label Outlaws, Machiavelli, if he would have came out with that label Outlaws, we wouldn't be hearing about no Death Row because it'll be all about Outlaws. If Biggie would have left Bad Boys and went to Capitol or Atlantic and got his 62 million, or went with them other people he was working with who were helping them on the publishing, it wouldn't be no Bad Boys. We wouldn't seen no making of the band. Like Diddy still be doing his thing, but Diddy wouldn't even be relevant no more because Tupac and Biggie would have been the new labels in the game that everybody was gonna want to sign with. Think about it. Nas probably would have signed with Big or Pac. Who knows? Met them like I'm telling y'all, like we don't know who all would have signed with their labels, and the game would have been worked different. But you still had them people who up in power and position would have kept them down because they weren't gonna play the game. They weren't gonna be with the Illuminati shit, the devil worshiping shit, the ritual shit. You know what I'm saying? But we finna get to it. Oh yeah, we finna get to it.
Those was his disciples. But he said there was some betrayal going in between them. Because he said, Money L don't know that I know. So he's sliding off with Lil Kim. I was like, oh, shit. That's what he said. But it's all right. Because that's always going to be my bitch. So that's the way he felt. He never mentioned anything or said anything about D-Rock, because that's his man. He was part of the Junior Mafia, but, you know, he wasn't no rapper or nothing like that. He just made sure everybody and everything was, you know, the way Big wanted to be. But what he didn't know, that D-Rock, Damian Butler had just wrecked and left with the real Damien. And that was Diddy.
I'm gonna let y'all hear this again. Listen to what he said. He's speaking facts. He left with the real Damien. Who they said was Damien? The devil got many names. Lucifer, Lydia. Some call him Damien. I done heard a lot of names that people give the devil. But just listen to what he's saying, bro. Appreciate y'all who rocking with me, who up in the building.
D-Rock, Damian Butler had just wrecked and left with the real Damien. And that was Diddy. This is where the caper comes into. Diddy had already convinced Big to do the business in California. We got to go to California. 6 months after Pac died, we got to go to California. It was no reason. Give it a year or two, give it some time. You know, the business still going to be the same. It was no reason.
Listen, instead of telling y'all, he explaining to y'all how this nigga Puff orchestrated this shit. Not just Puff, but it's niggas who behind the scenes. The Vibe magazine, Andre Laurel, the promoters, the people who pay Puff. They had to get Big up out of here, bro. It was a favor for a favor. Somebody wanted both of these people out the way. Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it. RIP to Big, man. RIP to Big.
Sometime, you know, the business still going to be the same. It was no reason.
And hit that like button if you're new in the chat, bro. And just watching. And in the back, I appreciate that, bro. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. There's love. I ain't asking for no donation. I ain't asking for none of that. I appreciate you if you help me get 20 likes tonight. I always aim for like 20 likes or 30 likes every time I come live, bro. Y'all help your boy get them likes up. They help the channel. They help YouTube push the channel. You can come in the chat. Let me know where you from. Shout out where you from. Engage with the chat. Is all love. And I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me.
But he got him there. Just like the devil told Jesus he had to go to Jerusalem to preach the gospel. They wasn't ready for that. Herod was not letting them get down with that. So, you know, they wasn't ready for that. But now, D-Rock is in the hands of Damien himself.
All right, we got MP. MP said, I think Diddy thought that they were safe in Cali because of his gang connection to the Crips. See, that's the thing though. The Crips was looking like, nigga, you owe us. We did that to Pop. So you got to give us something back. Because we dealing with this beef with the Bloods. So it's a favor for a favor all around the table. Everybody around the table, it's a favor for a favor. The Crips, they need a favor for what happened to Pop. Andre Laurel, Vibe Magazine, the promoters, the people who pay Puff, they need a favor for a favor because look what happened to Puff. You getting death threats, and we know Big is a high risk. He got life insurance through the company, but he a high risk. So we need to do something about this. I'm from Little Rock. Where y'all from? Yeah, yeah. See, hey, it's different. MPC over here on Scream Yard. We don't have the trolls. We don't have the crazy people coming in. But if I turn the Screen Yard off and I run the live on the phone, you're gonna see people all around the world from Brazil, everywhere. See, it basically like it probably just be the mods and new people who behind the scenes who tapped in. You know what I'm saying? It'll be people coming in and out. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's like I'm trying to work this algorithm because on the phone, it's YouTube gonna bring us millions of people from all over everywhere just tapping in. But by me being on Screen Yard, people had to just scroll by and be like, "Oh, let me see what they talking about." And if they like it, they stay. If they don't, they end up leaving. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of new because on the phone, it's easy them to come in and talk their shit. But in here, I don't know if they're gonna come in the comment section. I don't know if they're gonna hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're gonna troll and want to say something because it's a different algorithm play. But as y'all see, and as Antonio see, when we run on StreamYard, like all the other bloggers, StreamYard is for a place for your supporters, like y'all. Y'all my day one supporters. So when we be on the phone, it mess with the internet. It be lagging. When I come on StreamYard, I do this for y'all, so the connection can be good, the content can be good. I ain't gotta be started turning the screen back and forth. The connection ain't gotta be bad. But when I'm on the phone, it's like I try to gravitate and get new people to come back to the live, come back to the channel, come back and rock with us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of different. But MP said true, but Diddy be thinking he untouchable though or not. Yeah, he do think that. Well, he can't say he untouchable now because he doing that time in jail. He know he can't run his mouth all out the wolves. But I know one thing: before all this happened, Diddy thought he was untouchable. And I ain't gonna lie, out of all the allegations Diddy had on his name, Diddy looked like he was untouchable. That's why he did that to Cassie. Cause look how many people he been whooping on and doing this to and didn't get caught. How many women he been touching on and sexual harassing them and didn't get caught. How many little girls he been caught with across seas that Big Gene talked about and he didn't get caught. That make you feel like you untouchable. Oh, William said the dealer touchable now. Yeah, he real touchable now. He real touchable now. But to the new people who in the building, I hope y'all hit that like button when you come in. Just stick around, vibe out with us. You know what I'm saying? And just support the channel, bro. But we gonna be back to all the trolls and shit. But screen y'all be more like you run for your day one people who rock with you, tap in. It's a whole nother atmosphere. Like you see how I said it's 5 people up in here. It said that last night. But if you look at the video we did last night, we had 120 people that came through and seen the short. So y'all plus 15 more people had hit the like button. They came and they left, you know what I'm saying? So it be different. So it like we have more than 5 people coming in. It's just they show it different. YouTube play with the numbers, you know what I'm saying? But We gonna get this thing right. I'm gonna keep playing with the algorithm. I'm gonna force them to like. I'm just gonna force motherfuckers to tap in. That's why I come live like midnight and late night. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep y'all entertained and grab new people to the channel. But either way it go, I'm still come up here and rock with y'all anyway because I just enjoy rocking with y'all. Exactly. That nigga was getting away with all type of shit. They stopped protecting his ass. Yeah, they stopped protecting him when he started running his mouth about that liquor company. But we finna get back to it. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me tonight, man. Appreciate y'all. And if you new coming in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, bro. Show some love to your boy. You know what time it is. Ooh, I appreciate that other like. I appreciate that other like. You know what I like. Hey, yes, sir. Let me get that. If you smell what realize life TV is cooking, yeah, let's get to it. See, the more we get them likes, the more we get people that constantly tap in and they sit for a minute and just hit the like, even if they leave, they help the channel. Cause I'm a small channel competing with all these dudes. When they go live, they have 1,000 people in they shit. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. But when we on StreamYard, it's a different ball game. See, when I'm on that phone, yeah, it's all hell. But we finna get to it tonight, y'all.
They wasn't ready for that. But now, D-Rock is in the hands of Damien himself. That's Diddy. For that whole day. It was a setup. I gotta convince somebody in Junior Mafia who has the power to move Big, to have the power to convince Big that we gotta go to that vibe party. I'm gonna break it down to y'all to how I know it may have been D-Rock who convinced Big to go to that party. Now, if Big did that himself, I put my hands up and I apologize. The way I talked to Big, and I was telling him, man, we shouldn't be going nowhere when we talking in that Winnebago, he made it clear to me that they wasn't going nowhere. How he supposed to have been in London? That because his financial situation, he had to come out there and do that shit for Diddy. See, what y'all didn't know, at the time of Big's death, Big was broke. I told y'all about the fact.
Y'all listen. It's finna get right. It's finna get right. It's finna get right. And we got a long night. Cause when this clip get through right here, I'm gonna let you hear when Mace called in. See, Big Jane got some good content. And them stories make you feel like you were there if you listen. But I appreciate y'all. Let's get to it. Salute to y'all. Salute to the mods. Salute to the people in the back. Don't forget, if you're new coming in, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We running this Big Jane clip. And if you like the Big Jane stories that he be telling, go to his channel and subscribe to Big Jane channel. Because he do have good content over there. No cap. Let's get to it.
That he had to get his contract to $60,000 and he was gonna start building on his mother's house. So to come out there and work on Diddy's album, that because his financial situation, he had to come out there and do that shit for Diddy. See, what y'all didn't know, at the time of Big's death, Big was broke. I told y'all about the fact that he had to get his contract to $60,000 and he was gonna start building on his mother's house. So to come out there and work on Diddy's album and do what he needed to do, because the video was shot and everything like that. After we did that Sunday night, we shot, could have left. But that's the business that he chose because he needed to borrow that money, like I said before, from Puff. So now, we've had this conversation. I'm going to fast forward back over to the studio. When I said to Big, oh, now you want to talk big? You want to tell shit?
Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, bro. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new coming in, I appreciate you. If you're in the back, if you're in the cut, I appreciate you. Hit that like button, support the channel, man. You know what time it is.
Tell Puff how you wrote Lil Kim shit. Puff started jumping up and down. You did what? You told him what? I said, yeah, he told me he wrote Lil Kim shit. He said, say it. He jumped up in big face. He like, let me hear you say it. Just say it once. Say it once. Told you Big already told me he owned his marketing and his publishing. So I explained that in Raw Deal 1, 2, or 3. You know what that meant. He jumping around.
Okay, we got MP say, I mean, I've been saying for years that these artists need to create their own label and then create their own label and then they want to sign someone they are more protected financially. Yeah, you're right. That's what they gotta do. They gotta create their own labels. But how can they create their own labels when the label give you an advancement of $250,000? You got to get a house. You got to get a car. You know you want to give some money to your family members. You got to buy clothes. You got to buy jewelry. You got to do shit for your kids. You got to look out for your security, your team, your homies. You still got to pay for features if you want to do certain features with people. You got to eat, keep gas in vehicles, take care of most niggas' bills. Like, you look at it, that $250,000 really ain't enough money. Probably not $1,000,000 because you got so many other obligations you got to do. Not to mention, put your team in life insurance. So if they ain't got the money to pay for the life insurance if something happen, and put yourself in life insurance, your family in life insurance, your mama in life insurance, all that money, if you ain't got it consistently coming in, it gonna go down to the drain. So they ain't had no room to do it. When your advancement gonna take up your house money, your car money, bills, you gotta do something for your kids, do something for your girl, you wanna do something for your family and your homeboys. And then next time you look around, that 200,000 turned to 30,000. So now you like, damn, I ain't got number 30,000 left out of 200. I just had 200, but you made sure everything around you was straight. So your next move now is, how can I come out here and make a quick 10, quick 20, quick 15, and do that a couple of times? You'll be back at that 200. But mind you, you still got to pay the lawyer. I mean, you still got to pay the labels. So if you on the road doing a show for 10,000, 25,000, the label probably getting 15 out of it. So if they getting 15 out of 20,000, you get 10, but the road manager still got to get some too. So the road manager gonna get a cut at the 10, at your 10, not the labor end. Your entourage got to get paid for protecting you for going do these shows, make sure nobody run up on you. So now that $10,000 turns to like you doing shows for $6,500, $7,500. You know what I'm saying? MP said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They would be paying your company and you have more leverage, bro. And they can take some of that money and sign the homies. They can rap and create a tour or something like that. Yeah. But everybody got to be willing to work. Everybody got to be willing to work, MP. Everybody got to be, they can't be just waiting on Big to make the decision. Like, all right, I'm gonna see a Big. I'm going to the studio today and make some music. Now you got to wake up every day and just catch Big, be in the studio before Biggie. They're showing him that you want to work. Or ask Biggie, hey bro, how I learn how to be an A&R to go sign talent? Because I don't know how to rap, but I probably know a couple people who know how to rap. You showing Biggie that you want to be part of the team. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. But they don't have enough money to do that because the labels be penny feeding.
Oh, yeah, just say it. Just say it. Big, just, 1 eye went that way, the other one the other way. And he was like,
run them lights up, run them lights up, run them lights up, please, y'all. We got 12 lights. I'm aiming for 20 lights tonight. I appreciate that. If you in the back in the cut just watching, hit that like button, support the channel, bro. We really appreciate that, guy. Really, really, really do.
Oh man, look at, and that's the first time I ever heard him call him Diddy. Ah, Diddy, go ahead with that Diddy, go ahead with that Diddy, and it didn't catch to me what he meant by Diddy until
Them
Puff left
facts.
off the room,
Them facts.
and I remember, like I said, playing Donkey Kong, and the little monkey that comes out at the end is his little nephew, and he Diddy Kong. And that's when I said to Big, oh, so what is it? He Diddy, you donkey? Yeah, look at you, man. Now I looked at D-Rock. I'm like, yo, my man, for real? For real, Rock? So now, all this has been staged and set. Puff got D-Rock in his grasp, using the girls that was with them to convince him, yo, y'all got to come to this party. We're going to make sure y'all have a good time. I can see him because I've seen him operate. I've been around him for years.
Y'all listen to him. He telling you how Puff got D-Rock to get the girl. That's why he had D-Rock to come with him all day. He needed D-Rock to go around with him and get the girls, because that's going to throw his mind off of even worrying about that party. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
So I seen this man operate, and I know when he got them to that party, that's all he needed. For whatever reason, and we know the reason why now, because somebody got to die. Somebody got to die. And it couldn't just be no regular security guy.
Y'all heard what he said, right? Somebody had to go, bro. Why was Biggie? Fuck it. Why was Puff? Either one of them. Why was either one of them in Cali? P. Diddy. Mr. Take That. Take that. Milkshake. Nigga, get your milkshake drinking ass nigga. Why was you in California? Don't say that it was important. Me and Big had to be down there. Why y'all had to be in California? You got all these states in the world. Why y'all got to be in California? Especially after Pop just lost his life. Why would you even want Biggie down there? It don't make no sense. I don't give a fuck if they said, yeah, man, we finna pay Biggie $5 million to come out here to the man. No, that's a setup. Pop just lost his life. This shit ain't been 2-3 years later. Y'all want me to be in Cali? I'm supposed to be in London. But y'all want me in Cali. It don't sit right. As you listen to Big Gene explain all this shit and let you know what's going on, you get to thinking like, why was Biggie really down there for real? Like, why Puff really wanted Biggie down there for real? Cause now it's starting to make sense. What was the whole purpose of Biggie going to California 6 months after Pop lost his life? What, you ain't went down there to make no peace treaty? You ain't go down there to link up with Death Row? You ain't go down there for that. You go down there to perform at a club for the Vibe magazine, Andre Laurel, and P. Diddy. It don't make no sense. Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it.
That's all he needed. For whatever reason, and we know the reason why now, because somebody got to die. Somebody got to die. And it couldn't just be no regular security guy, because they could have killed either one of us at any time. It had to be somebody. And I really believe today, the way the business was transpired and the way the shit went, Big was Jesus Christ.
Listen to him. Just listen to him. He finna start cooking now, y'all. This is why the title is called The Biblical Betrayal of Biggie Smalls. The same way how the 12 disciples deceived Jesus, it's the same way how most of the junior mafia people, the security guards, Puff, they deceived Biggie, bro. Just listen to how he finna break down this story. The same way how they did Jesus. The 12 disciples, the 12 people who he had around him, and they all turned shady. It's the same thing that Biggie had went through. Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it. Yeah, it get real in the battlefield over here. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It get real in the battlefield. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you smell what realized life, the mods is cooking. And RIP to Biggie, bro. Let's get to it.
Big was Jesus Christ. And they used his own man. And I really believe today, the way the business was transpired and the way the shit went, Big was Jesus Christ. And they used his own man to be his Judas. We at the vibe party. D-Rock comes over to me. And this how I know it was a difference. See, you got to watch people behaviors. Lil C's was doing the same thing he always do. Laughing, joking, and smoking. Laughing, joking, smoking, drinking, going to get girls. Did the same thing he always did. But there was one person that didn't smoke, didn't drink, stood on the side and just watched Big. And that was D-Rock. See, what a lot of y'all didn't know is that most of the time, when I was sitting behind Big, I was the one with the number 4. The black shirt with the number 4 with the glasses, a lot thinner. I had my gun out.
That what you see right there is the night, the vibe party. That's the last night we seen Biggie Smalls. That dude that you see back with the number 4 on the jersey, that's Big James. But that was the last night that we seen Biggie Smalls. That night right there. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, bro. Let's get to it.
Here, blocked by my hand under my shirt or in my back like this. I wasn't playing that. D-Rock didn't drink, didn't smoke, didn't do anything. Why? I always wanted to ask him this question. I even tried to set up meetings with him when he came home after the incident that he had at Hot 97. But we had the same barber. On 2 occasions, he set up to meet me and never showed up. I can understand that he got businesses, but then I'm calling him like he owed me child support or something. Well, that might not be a good thing because all the mothers out there talking, nah, what do you mean I owe you child support? No, I'm calling this man like he owed me something. Till his number didn't even work no more. So I guess he gave me a burnout number. I went to the barber and told the barber. And then the barber must got tired of me asking him. He told me, yo, I don't know. I guess Rock ain't meeting up with you. And then I caught a case out there in Jersey. So some of my people reached out to Puff and him. And they said they wasn't fucking with me. Didn't have a problem with that. Didn't have a problem, didn't have issue with that. You know, because what Puff didn't know that he was telling people I was trying to get at him, and people right up under the manager of Danity Kane, people who was doing book deals and they had book companies.
Just listen to him, bro. He for the cook. He for the cook. He for the cook. Like Puff didn't like Wendy Williams. Cause Wendy Williams seen Puff doing some fruitcake shit. And he got Wendy Williams fired from that radio show Wendy Williams had, I think, in New York somewhere. You know, Wendy Williams had her first radio show. Puff is the reason why she lost that job, because Wendy Williams seen some shit. But just listen to him, bro.
With Karen Hunter and everything like that, they was offering me deals, and they just as much as friends they are mines. And I told you this before. I ain't turning down nothing but my motherfucking collar, because I know the way he does business, he not gonna let none of that shit bad come out about him. He gonna fight all that. I've seen him operate like that before. So for all you guys who said, yo, he never said nothing to D-Rock, I reached out with D-Rock too many times. He cannot get in front of nobody and say, I never tried to reach out to him. Because I wanted to know, did he change your mind, or did them girls change it? Who changed your mind? Who changed your mind to come to that vibe party? And that's real important. I'm not saying Big they wouldn't have got him some other time, or nothing else with another.
Listen to what he's saying, gang. Think about what he's saying. Pac just lost his life, bro. Just lost his life. Why was y'all in Cali? Who persuades y'all to go to California? This Big we talking about. Big don't, you feel me? Big, if it was Big option, he wouldn't be in California. Who persuades y'all to go to California? Only one person can do that. That's the dude with the money. And who got the money out of all of them? P. Diddy, Puff Daddy. Point blank.
And that's real important. I'm not saying Big they wouldn't have got him some other time, or nothing else would another happen. But I know they was not supposed to be there, and that night he knew they wasn't supposed to be there, and he had did something wrong, because D-Rock usually smoking with Big, he usually drinking with Big. He ain't do none of that. I ain't just saying this right now. I said it in the last video. D-Rock ain't drink nothing and didn't smoke nothing.
D-Rock came over to me, and D-Rock said to me, he said, yo, Gene, I ain't never seen you look like this. What's up, bruh? I said, yo, Rock, these niggas is coming at us tonight. And Rock said, yeah, all right, man, I got you. He stayed to the right side of Big, like looking at Big the whole time, didn't take his eye off of him, and didn't move. Rock ain't drink nothing, Rock ain't smoke nothing. He kept his eye on Big the whole time. You understand? And I was behind Big.
He knew. Damien, Diddy, had led him astray to bring his man into that vibe party. He knew that. And he knew he was wrong. He came over to me. He said, Gene, I ain't never seen you like this before. I said, nigga, this shit could go down at any time. I gave Paul one of my guns. He had one of my guns. At that given time, he was Big's Judas. He was the only one that was different. Didn't drink, didn't smoke. Kept his eye on his man. He knew that nigga Puff set him up.
He telling y'all about D-Rock, y'all. Big homeboy. The light-skinned dude, D-Rock, out the movies, Notorious. He helped persuade them go to their party because he rode with Diddy their whole day. Jane was with Jane was with Biggie. He went with Diddy. See, he is the ex-security guard for P. Diddy. But this one day before they went to California, Jane had to watch and protect Biggie. And D-Rock went with Puff. You say put a woman on the panel. Oh, Lord have mercy. We ain't for to have you up over here. We is not for to have you up over here, bro. I told you can't get no clout over here, gang. You can't get no clout over here. That's the stalker alert, y'all. That's the stalker dude who I was telling y'all about. So everybody who tuned in yesterday, they know who I'm talking about. We ain't gonna bring his name up over here because he's only going to get the attention on Clout Card TV. Yeah, over here, he gets no shine time. We don't mess with the pedos. We ain't doing none of that up over here. But we finna get back to it. I want y'all to listen to what Big James is saying.
He knew that nigga Puff had them girls. They stood out there. They stood all day gone. Big in the motherfucking Winnebago talking to this nigga here because he had nobody else to confide in. Or he felt that way. Or he knew if they take me from this earth, somebody was going to stand tall. Somebody was going to tell the truth what happened. Somebody was going to let everybody know.
And we got 8 people up in the building, man. I appreciate that. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. But I want to put it past you if it's, the Rainbow Bandits. Because you know how they operate. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't, like, just hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Salute to the boss, salute to the chat. I be dealing with real problems. Niggas be up here hate this shit, but we should get back to it.
How the Notorious B.I.G lost his life. When we stood down there and we did that U-turn, when we got back to that car, D-Rock sees.
Are you talking about the Rainbow Bandit? Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, we gonna get on Clout Card TV, but over here, I'm not giving that whatever he is no attention.
Paul, all of them was coming back to the car. D-Rock looked over in the car, grabbed his head, and said, "Oh, they didn't got my man." He said, "They got my man." I always wanted to know, why was it so important? After you being a street guy, you know y'all don't have the security, y'all don't have the
Hey, y'all see this shit? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hey, 48 laws of power. Y'all watching me work.
gunpowder. You in enemy territory. Why was it so important for y'all to come to that party that night? We haven't stopped that. We don't stop there. When we was waiting, and Puff was running back and forth outside, going to get girls, talk about Gene, remembering her, the same shit he was doing in the party. That's something that we never did, never happened before, ever, at any party. He was doing that shit upstairs. Now, you see a couple of pictures, Puff right there, sitting down. Most of the time, me and Big was over there by ourselves. Him, Stevie J, running around the party. And me and Big was right there.
Y'all listen to him now. He telling y'all about the party, about how D-Rock was acting before Big, you know what I'm saying, before all this happened. He paying attention to D-Rock body movement, how you acting. You ain't smoked no blunt since you been in here. You ain't want nothing to drink. Normally when we go to the parties, you kicking it. You acting like how Lil C's acting, like he enjoying himself, he hollering at the girls. But D-Rock, you on the other hand, you just sitting there like you know, like, damn, was Big Gene telling the truth? Cause this shit don't feel right. You know how you go somewhere, you get this bad vibe about something just don't feel right. Like, damn, like what the fuck going on? That may what happened to D-Rock. Cause he had to find out, like, damn, we at the party now. We in California, in the hood, with all these people coming in, death row people, everybody up here. Like, could this be it? Because something don't feel right. You feel me? But we finna get to it because this just my opinion, bro. I just feel like, bro, Diddy, somebody put it in P. Diddy to have Biggie in California. They're just like if something happened to Big first and Pop was alive and Suge Knight was like, yeah, we're gonna go to New York and perform. They'll seem like what? If anything happened to Pop, oh man, Suge Knight, you had something to do with it. Like, why would you even have Pac down there in New York 6 months prior if it was Biggie? Like, if the shoe was on the other foot, and let's say it was Suge and he had Pac 6 months later after Big passed away, we finna go to New York and perform. Everybody be doing what? Oh man, Suge Knight had that man down there. Cause why was y'all down there? So that's the whole thing that Big Gene is trying to get people to understand. Like, why was Biggie in California 6 months prior to Tupac losing his life? It's no money, no amount of money in the world is worth you going to perform somewhere where this dude, this is headquarters at. This is stomping grounds. This is where he from. We got problems with people in California. You know what I'm saying? Look, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff, Lord. Crazy stuff. But that's what we trying to get to and see. Because I believe Big James. I believe that nigga, it was a reason Biggie had to be in California. It wasn't for the album. It wasn't to take pictures. Nah. Puff needed him in California. Cause that was part of the sacrifice. That Illuminati shit, that blood sacrifice shit that we always be talking about over here. What I tried to tell Design about Focal TV, like, bro, that shit is real, bro. The Illuminati stuff, this stuff real, gang. Like, it's really, really real. For real, for real. But I appreciate everybody who in the build. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We finna get to it, bro. And y'all see what's going on. We gon' 48 laws of power the game. Cause I do this. I'm gonna show you how you just don't pay some things no attention. You do that on other places.
A couple of girls may come over. Like I said before, Keefy D, a couple of Crips came over. A couple Bloods came over with Death Row pennants. Talk about they ain't care about all the bullshit. It's about the music and shit. Yeah, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not caring about that.
Run them lights up, man. We trying to get 20 lights in the building. If you a troll, don't come in the chat because we ain't with that. And we know the trolls. We don't want the rainbow trolls. No, no, no. We want regular people who trying to gather and come to the channel and see what's going on. If you other than that, you will be out of here for 2 days. I'm telling you that, cuz all my day one people, we know how Scream Yard work. We don't have the regular trolls like how we have on the phone. The only people who come in the comment do that is y'all know what. Y'all know, cause y'all saw what happened yesterday. So let's get to it.
Because my whole thing about it is, yo, I'm getting home. I'm going back home. And I'm trying to make sure everybody around us go back home. So now, we're outside. And we just blowing time. For what? For what? When the Muslim guy, Amir Muhammad, walked up to the car, I didn't know who it was at the time. I had no name on it or like that. But all you people, the LAPD has a picture. And I'm not talking about no lineup. I'm talking a picture, a photo of me, Puffy, and the Muslim.
Hey, y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the motherfucking channel, bro. Just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, guys. This shit crazy. Hey, the hate be real. The stalking and obsession is real. It's real, y'all. It's real. I supposed to be dropped on Cloud Card TV, but I got to keep my fans in tune over here because this is where it all happened at. And like I said, I'm one of the ones on this bitch gang. And how I became one of the ones, y'all, the mods. My day ones who rock with me. Appreciate that. Let's get to
it. Got in the photo. So when people go and talk and ask her, was he talking about a Muslim guy? Don't get it mixed up. I never saw the Muslim guy shoot the gun. I never saw the Muslim guy pull the trigger. I seen him walk in the direction, and 5 minutes later, Big was killed in that same direction. And nobody had walked down the street back and forth other than him and a guy in a blue and white shirt. So they had that.
He talking about that Muslim. Let's go. He talking about the Muslim, y'all. He talking about the one who supposed to be allegedly been the shooter with the peanut head, the white suit, blue bow tie. That's what he talking about. Let's get to it.
And nobody had walked down the street back and forth other than him and the guy in the blue and the white shirt. So they had that photo. Like I said before, but the face was blurred out. And they were supposed to come back and show it to me within 2 weeks or send me out there or whatever for a lineup. They never, ever did it. I don't know if it was a mistake or whatever, them showing me that photo, but they had that photo. So when people talk about, he talked about some Muslim guy, I seen the photo later when Nick Bloomfield showed it to me. But the photo that the LAPD showed me, they got a picture of me, Puffer's in the car, I'm on the side of the car, and the Muslim guy is right there.
Now that picture that he talking about, y'all, that gonna be the next video I'm gonna play about the Mace. When Mace had called him on the phone and told him stop lying on him about certain stuff that happened with him and did it, and why you ain't come to the party that night. Brandon wanted you to come to the party that night because he was at the room with Brandon, Mace, and he didn't want to come because he knew what was gonna happen. So we finna get to it, bro.
And whoever took the picture, it had to come from the museum way. It had to come from the museum way. Because it had the side of me with Puff and the Muslim guy. Jerusalem, California. The Junior Mafia, the Disciples. Big Judas, D-Rock. Damien, the Devil, Diddy. This all plays out in some more psychotic, maybe some kind of Christian form that I can explain to you guys. But it's like, yo, this shit is crazy. It's like this shit plays out just like that in my head sometimes. It plays out just like that in my head sometimes. And the fact that I'm explaining all this to this Big's mother, and tears is rolling down in her face. As I look back on my life, I know we all got a purpose. We all have something that we have to do, somewhere we have to go, something that we have to say. And maybe it means something to somebody. Realize this is my story.
Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, bro. After he get through talking, we finna get to this other clip when Mace had called in talking about the big night. Let's get to it.
This is what I feel. This is what I'm going to say. This is my truth. I'm not asking it to be yours. I just want you to know what I know. Thank you for giving me this time. This is Big Gene. It's Raw Deal, the last big night, cooking and conversation. And now, the biblical betrayal of the Notorious B.I.G. Rest in peace, Big. Peace.
All right, y'all heard Big Jane kick some real shit to y'all. How he feel about D-Rock being that person who shot that up, bro. Now, like I said, it's so many videos we can play. I can play the Mace shit, or I can play the shit where he got the bad boy ritual and the curse before the death of Big with Jane cooking. Like, it's so many videos that Jane got up on here that he cooking. You know what I'm saying? He cooking, gang. He cooking, but we for the I'm for to play this Mace, and then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna play one of these clips, because y'all know me. I like to run my lives at like 3, 4 in the morning sometimes. Y'all know how I get down, bitch. Y'all know how I get down, nigga.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a...
Oh, don't do me like that, cuz.
Mace.
Hold on. Yeah. Yes, sir. This your boy Mace. Yes, sir. This your boy Mace. This your boy me.
Bruh, listen here. Mace, when you talk, I don't say a thing. When I talk, I want the same respect. Now, what I told you was, and what you didn't hear.
It's a natural reaction. They start mixing the facts in. They put their story with your story. Like that's really what happened. Women from buddies.
Oh, I forgot that Big Jane music. I don't want to start playing Big Jane music. I don't know if he got a copyright strike or something. So I'm sorry, YouTube. My apologies.
Hello?
Hey, this is where it go down, bro. Mace called in. This is where it go down. This is where we head now. Yeah, we gonna head. We gonna see what's going on. Has Big Jane been telling the truth? Cause I'm gonna play y'all the shit. Tonight we finna hear some shit about what really happened with Big from the security guard. Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, who this? Yeah, who this? All right. Is he? Yeah, this he. What's up?
Yo, Jim, it was good. This Mace.
Mace, what's going on, Playboy?
I'm good, man. I wanted to talk to you, man, because number one.
You want me to put you on the show or what?
I mean, you can. You can. You on the show right now?
Yeah, I'm on my show right now, Mace.
Yeah, I don't mind. I just like Gene, I know you. So, I mean, the first thing, I think, like, when you be saying stuff, I think you need to be more truthful, man, because you were there and you saw some things, but it seemed like you doing stuff for ratings and instead of just being real. If you're going to tell people the truth, don't blemish my name and try to make your show look better. Tell the absolute truth, man.
How do I blemish your name, Mace?
I know, but you keep saying stuff like me and Diddy, like, you know I'm a real man. Like, why you got looking at me funny about what you saying, bro?
How I got somebody, hold up. How do I have somebody looking at you funny, Mace?
I mean, just straight up, because you know, like, you saying funny stuff about religion and all that, like me and him saying, like, yo, you know, I don't even play like that, bro.
Bro, let me tell you something. Like, did I say you and him was praying together? Go ahead. I'm gonna let
hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate everybody who come to the channel, bro. If you a regular person I salute you. I hope you hit that like button. We're trying to get to 20 likes, but I appreciate the 12 likes we got, bro. You know what I'm saying? But y'all hear the conversation going down. So you see that it's been confirmed that he was there that night that it happened to Biggie. Because why Mace called him? Because he was there. Mace just don't like the fact how nigga Gene ain't got no filter. During that time, Big Gene was like the Charleston White in the Biggie shit. Talking about Biggie, talking about Puff. He was the Charleston White up in that field. Yeah, he was the Charleston White. And appreciate the 6 people we got up in the building, which I know it'd be more than that. YouTube be playing with the numbers, man. Y'all help me get them 20 likes. We at 12. I need 20 likes before the night, because I know when the crowd gonna come in. You know, I normally go live at 12 o'clock, but we've been on live and it's gonna be 1. So y'all know how they gonna rock. If you gotta go to work tomorrow, I don't mind. Get your rest, go to sleep. I know how they go. But you know me, I might get off at 2, 3, because I came on like 10:40, right at 11ish, somewhere in that range. So you know I'm always gonna end it around the same time like I always do. Because you know I'm trying to get the new crowd in, the new people to come in, new people to tap in, you know what I'm saying, just new people to rock with us. And also still keep y'all entertained if y'all just want to be up all night on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, seeing the content, seeing what's going on, what we talking about. It probably be something you ain't never ran across before. Because you know I'm gonna come up here with something different and we're gonna come up here and discuss a whole lot of things. But I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me, bro.
What you talk?
I know you to be a real one. I know you to be a real one.
Go
I know you to be an upstanding guy. So I'm not expecting no funny business from you. Like even in your show, you said some stuff about you and Puff was taking a picture with his dude shot Big before he even got killed. But you never really addressed that. So if you don't start addressing stuff, bro, address the real stuff, man. Don't be playing around, because this is not a game. This is people's life. And I'm the only one really willing to say something or to do something about it. I ain't hiding behind no YouTube and all of that.
So you saying, Mace, hold up. You saying that you know who I am.
Oh, that's the ad pop up, bro. We finna get to it.
Go ahead.
I'm saying in your video, it's in your video where you said you took a picture with a nigga who shot Big. That's crazy.
Bruh.
You said took a picture with him.
Bruh. You're not listening. Bruh, listen here. Mace, when you talk, I don't say a thing. When I talk, I want the same respect. Now, what I told you was, and what you didn't hear, was they showed me a picture of me, Puff, and the nigga who killed, that Lil C said killed Big. The FBI said they saw the picture too. When they showed me the picture, they had the face blurred out. I didn't say I took a picture. I said the FBI. Yo, bro, I said the LAPD showed me a picture of me, Puff, and the nigga who shot Big. Why would you, Puff, and Big, why would you and Puff be taking a picture with a dude who did that? That don't make no sense. Because they showed me the picture. I don't know who took the picture. What do you mean? The nigga walked up the Puff car first. And I see, Puff was in the car.
Hey, I appreciate the 5 people we got in the building. If you new tapping in up over there, hit that like button for me, bro. Help me get 20 likes. I really appreciate that, guy. For real. But hey, y'all hear who that is on the phone? That Mace. He telling y'all what went down. They had the FBI following them. They had people who wanted to get Puff following them. They had people who wanted to get Big following them. And they had people that was like, hey, it don't matter who we get. It don't matter if it be Puff, Big, or both of them. But we got to keep our eyes on them because they in California. They in our hometown. They in our stomping ground. Like, what they think they just for to come out here and perform and leave? Nah, I ain't rocking out like that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, always remember, bro, when people try to come up here and lie, it's always somebody, bro, who gonna expose what's going on, bro, because they was there. No matter what going on, is like, think about it. The dude who used to be Tupac security guard, uh, his name is Alexandria. It's Alexandria something. But he went to coming out doing what Big Jane doing, speaking out about the last days of Tupac. And he basically was saying that he felt like Reggie White, Suge Knight, and it was somebody else's name he said is the reason why Tupac not here. Because that night that they went to Las Vegas and got to fight with Orlando Brown, Reggie White, Suge Knight, and I forgot this other person who was in charge of the security company, they said no weapons will be available tonight. We don't need weapons. We in Las Vegas. Don't nobody carry no firearm. Frank Alexander, that's his name, Frank Alexander. Frank Alexander said that Reggie White and Suge made that call that they don't need weapons at Las Vegas. But when they got in that fight, Frank tried to ride with Suge and Pop. Pop told Frank, "You good? Me and Suge straight. Y'all can trail us. But we straight. We don't even need heavy security. We all right. Like, we good." I think they supposed to be went to Club 664, Club 662 is one on. But if you just think about this shit, bro, somebody played a part in both of these folks' demise, bro. For real. Now, what happened with Pop, they say that was set up. Because they was like, why Orlando Brown was there from the get-go. But a lot of people like, bro, there's a lot of Crips that down there that be in Las Vegas that's from California. But it still don't make no sense for Pop to get caught without security. Same with Big. Why would Puff not want Big Jane to ride on side of the car to make sure they get on a stable highway? Because Puff knew that he needed Big Jane in their fucking car so that mission can happen. Because if Big Jane mess up anything, if anybody mess up, yeah, Frank Alexander. Yep, that's his name, Frank Alexander. Frank Alexander, though, bro, he exposed a lot. And his story is the same way as who we see on the screen right here, Big Jane. He's speaking like the same shit Frank Alexander would. That's why Diddy was making them threats. He was telling Jane, "Hey, stop talking about me, bro. I'm gonna do something to you." And Jane was like, nah, why I'm gonna do that for you? You almost cost me my job. You came to my job and had the people come looking for me at my job because you told them that I knew, like, I had something to do with Big demise because I knew too much information because people were calling him, letting them know that these people for to get y'all out the way. But there was Puff's job to go tell and report what this man came back and said, because at the end of the day, this man is a correction officer. He's part of the law enforcement. He's supposed to report this shit, but Puff don't want to report it. Yeah, Club 662. Yep, Club 662. Y'all know I ain't lying, bro. Club 662. That's why I said all this shit, like, it felt like both of these niggas was, I ain't saying Suge Knight, but somebody wanted Puff and Big out the way for some odd reason. For real. But we finna get into it, and I appreciate everybody who rocking out with us tonight, bro. Appreciate y'all.
I was standing on the outside. This nigga was coming up down the drive. He was coming down the street. What are you talking about? So if you want to say something, Mace, tell us why you didn't go. Mace, why you didn't go to the party? Mace, why you didn't go to the party?
Because I was in a hotel with Brandy.
Why you didn't go? Brandy told you, you told me that Brandy told you, let's go to the party. Why you didn't go to the party?
I didn't go to the party because all y'all seem like snakes, and I'm not gonna be around no niggas.
So Mace, who told you, Mace, didn't I tell you? Listen here, Mace. Did I tell? Let's keep it 100. When you was riding around,
Let me answer.
Go ahead.
Let me answer the question. You guys was the security. If somebody shot the biggest rapper in the world, why y'all didn't shoot back? Y'all had guns?
Mace, let me ask you something. I'm gonna get to that. Mace, Mace, one question. When you was riding around Cali with Stevie J, didn't I pull you to the side and say, what the
You're leaving money on the table. Not because your content isn't good, but because the tools you're using.
Oh my God. I was trying to do something, that shit popped up. I knew that was going to happen.
drop top bench riding around the side and say, what the fuck is you doing in a drop top bench riding around with Stevie J around Cali? Did I say that to you? Mace. Did I say that to you, Mace? That's some sucker. You hear what he just said? You don't want to know the truth.
All right, we got MP. MP say, you know, they say you should. They know they say you should. They know you say should was always in the first car in the caravan. There was Snoop Dogg to pull it in front of you, and that's why children was second at the light instead of the first car. They were boxed in for sure. I get what you're saying, MP. I get exactly what you're saying. You talking about, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It just, I don't, you probably text it fast. That's how I be doing, because I don't lie. I be trying to hurry up and text fast, but I get exactly what you're saying. He ain't check all them cars at first. The nigga who did the shit, he was parked at the front. And that what Big Gene explained. You know what I'm saying? But we finna get to it, bro. I appreciate y'all for still rocking with me who up in the building.
That was your man, Mace. Mace, you want to feel a certain kind of way, brother? You tell the truth. That ain't the only reason why you didn't go. You was in the room with Brandy. He talking about nobody shot back. He know me and Tone ran after them cats. He knew we blew the light. He know I told him, why you running around here with Stevie J? See, I'm gonna get in his ass. Talking about he don't play something. Bro, I don't mind coming out of retirement. And none of them that fuck with me either. Hello?
Hey, he was trying to call that nigga back, y'all. That's why he's sitting there. He was trying to call that nigga Mace back, but Mace probably blocked him. Like, nigga, fuck you. He was trying to call that nigga back on the phone, like, this nigga ain't picking up the phone, all this nigga here. He probably changed the number fast. He was trying to get that nigga back on the phone, guy. Yeah.
Please leave your message for
Yeah, call the nigga back. He don't want to hear it. But let me just tell you something, Mr. Mace. I don't do nothing for ratings. I don't give a shit about this. You talking about you're the only one that's willing to say something. Man, you just not coming out against Cat. I started this years ago. In 97, I was the first one to go on MTV. In 97, when Nick Bloomfield and Ms. Wallace came to ask me to do that, I was the first one spoke up. None of y'all spoke up. Y'all steady running around this cat.
Hit that like button if you new in the building, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you helping me get them 20 likes tonight. I always aim for them 20 likes. Let's get it. If you smell what realized life and the mods is cooking, let's get to it. Hey, I'm gonna ask y'all one question, bro. I want y'all to keep it real with me. Keep it out. Oh, we got Black King up in the building. We got Black King in the building. Shout out to you, gang. But hey, I'm gonna ask y'all a real question. This is a real question. I want y'all to be honest up front with me, bro. Cause you know, on the phone, when I be going live on the phone, we have a whole lot of more people tapping in. I'ma still run shit on the phone. But do y'all like the stream y'all better? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to know, like, would y'all rather be over here or y'all want me to do both? Because if I can do both, but you know, when I go on screen, y'all, it's like it mixes with my connection. It's messing with the live. Like, but I'm just asking y'all a question. Cause I'm telling you, we're gonna be on screen, y'all, most. So it's really gonna be like lives for strictly us and new people I try to get along the road when we going live. So I'm just letting you know, like, the only trolls you gonna expect is, you know, the little stalker dude who doing the crazy stuff. But when we on the phone, we have different people around the world. So if y'all still want me to run it up on the phone, I can go back to doing that too. I just want to know what y'all prefer. Like, if y'all don't want to deal with the trolls, this screen y'all definitely glitch free. Are you saying like ain't nothing glitching? Like how the internet be like on my phone? See on my phone it be glitching. The connection be you know what I'm saying? Like I be doing shit you can't hardly hear and it's not me, it be YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all comfortable with StreamYard and y'all don't want to deal with the trolls and shit, I just stay in StreamYard. But you know, when I do go live on my phone, that just always know I'm trying to get them numbers right. I'm just trying to see if I can gravitate and get new people. You say less lagging. Yeah, see, I think I got it fixed on why it shouldn't be doing no more lagging on whatever you gonna push the channel. Okay, I appreciate that. I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I know y'all probably want to be in here sniping motherfuckers, getting them up out of here like y'all used to. But we only get that crowd when I go live on the phone. When I hit the live button on the phone, that's when we get that crowd. But when we on StreamYard, the only person we going to have doing that is, you know, the little stalker dude who be stalking, you know, the little shit that I told y'all about yesterday. But it's whatever y'all want to rock with.
I was the one. You know the money I was making in the street. You know I was with the 112th Street posse, Slick and the Family, same game. I don't know what that was about. But you know, Mace, I was right there. Nobody, one of the biggest rappers. You right. I told them before they even left the house. I was the only one. All the security was Snake. I told you, Mace. You know why you ain't come. You couldn't answer that question. Mace, why you didn't come? Oh, I was in the hotel with Brandy. You told me Brandy was begging you to come. You forgot that, huh? I didn't. She stopped you from coming to the biggest party out there in Soul Train. You ain't tell people about the fact that Friday you went to the game and they told you. Come on, man. If you're going to call and be a man, man up, dog. I'm right here. And yes, my title said, May said.
All right. I see y'all up in the chat. I see y'all get what I'm saying though. Y'all see the difference. Y'all remember when the nigga Antonio, who mad that I took his wrench, he came in here and say, "Are you still doing the same shit and don't want nothing change?" That's why, on Scream, y'all, this is basically like for people who day ones, who gonna tap in every day. On the phone, that's to get new people, get a new crowd, get the trolls to come in. You know what I'm saying? It be like MP said, it's more active. It's like motherfuckers coming, they be tweaking, they on crazy shit, they asking crazy questions, crazy people subscribing, so it be like a different vibe. It's just an algorithm thing. You know what I'm saying? YouTube got to get used to me doing the screen yard world, so I'm playing with two different algorithms, but what we gonna do at night, we're gonna be running a full-time thing. But in daytime, I'm gonna try to come live, still do my thing in the daytime, talk about certain topics. Sometimes the camera might not be on where you can't see my face, but I still be talking about what's going on, playing the audio, you know what I'm saying, letting you hear what's going on. It still be the same thing, just try to see if we can just get new people, like it, y'all get what I'm saying. Just get new people and be over there with the trolls, get them to come in when we come on screen, y'all. You know what I'm saying, or get new people from that phone live to the screen, y'all. But y'all know I'm gonna keep y'all entertainment, rock with y'all, you know what I'm saying. But we're gonna be on screen, y'all. More. I'm gonna go and pay for the service. You know what I'm saying? It ain't number like $44 a month, so I'm gonna go and pay for it. And like when the phone bullshitting, just know every night or out the blue, you'll see me pop on here on screen, y'all. You be like, oh, he back on screen, y'all. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go on here and pay for it. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, bro. And y'all see I got the audio fixed, and I don't sound like a motherfucker got me in the headlock, like how PRE Lil Sammy had Go Van. Nigga, I don't sound like a nigga got me in the cripple crawl face. I don't sound like I'm underwater trying to talk to y'all like, help. I ain't doing none of that no more. No, yes, sir. I had to get something right. I had to do my research. I had to take some time out and like, hey, I need to figure out how I get this audio straight. Asked my homeboy. Homeboy said, hey, you probably don't believe me, but you got to go to the store, get them cheap headphones, bro, and adjust that webcam and your headphones, and it should be straight. And shit, everything the green light. Everything should be a green light from here on out. Our sound gonna be good. Hopefully, the screenplay will still run good. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yeah, true upgrades made a difference. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, when I pay for the StreamYard shit, they hopefully unlock. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying, MP? Govan ain't no goon, bro. He ain't been on the internet. They talking about the feds got him, so he can't come on the internet and respond to him getting his ass whooped. Then they saying he got his ass whooped in jail. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of content I'm going to bring y'all, bro. So best believe all that old content that we miss, I'm going to run this shit. I'm just letting them do their thing because, it's always going to be new shit happening. I'm going to run that new shit too, what's going on. Like the Sauce Walker, honeycomb braids, and Charleston white beef. We gonna do that, but for some odd reason, I like running the old content I be running. I like taking it back sometime where we talk about stories of what happened back in the days, because it's like these new stories that going on. It's too much of gang banging shit instead of real life conspiracy and theories of why these people lost their lives. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather stick with them, but we're going to get to it.
He ain't playing with Diddy for his publishing. Man, you take that any kind of way you want to take it, brother. You take that any kind of way you want to take it. If a brick hit you,
200 days.
I knew an ad was gonna come up. That's why I was already waiting on it. I was waiting on it. Yeah, I knew you was gonna pop up. What you said? If a brick hit you, Big James?
Say ouch.
Oh, what you said?
If a brick hit you, say ouch.
That boy said, if a brick, what? Nigga, you heard what he said, Pop? I mean, damn, I said Pop. You heard what he said, Puff? He ain't say if a man hits you. He ain't say if a rainbow hits you. He ain't say if a Cheeto Puff hits you. No, he didn't say that. I want you to hear what Big James said. Yeah, you need to hear this.
If a brick hit you, say ouch.
Nigga. Fuck wrong with these nigga, man.
Let's get back to this, man, because he called in for a minute. You know what I'm saying, with that bullshit. I don't never want to know how real it is. Come on, some YouTube show. Now y'all ask for Mace. There you go. He gonna stay. He don't want. He told me he want to get down to the business, and he gonna talk about all the security with snakes. Get the hell out of here.
All right, hold on. Let me see something.
No, that wasn't no troll, brother. That was Mace. I know Mace's voice.
Let's see something. Y'all heard the Mace call in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all heard the Mace call in. We could get to it now. It's time to get to the meat and butter, the meat and potatoes, all the haters. I see you later.
I'm gonna wait for a few people coming here. It's the beat. Have it on the. It was an incantation called "Light as a Feather, Stiff as a Board." Anybody know about that? Demonic, right? All right, check this out, man.
His audio low.
The people of old always said, "Watch what you say out your mouth and watch what you do."
What's up with it, Larry? Hey.
You understand? And
can y'all hear that audio real good, bro? Because it's not on my end. This audio in his video is low. So I'm just trying to make sure, like on y'all end, do it sound loud? Because if it's low, I just go find another video where he talking about this. But this audio is low, and I really want y'all to hear this shit. But I just need to make sure is it low on y'all end. Because it sound real low on my end when I was playing.
Kids and people used to play with a Ouija boards back in the day, and they used to
God damn, that weak ass ad. Now you see how the ad be loud as a motherfucker. His audio in that video is low. So I'm just trying to make sure, is it low on y'all end? I go to another video.
do that levitation thing. It was called "Light as a Feather, Stiff as a Board." You put somebody in and you lay them on the floor. And you have to do
so with a Larry,
7 incantations of how the person died. I'm gonna give you 2 or 3 so you'll understand what I'm saying. Each person will get a position around that person's body.
You said you can hear?
Yo, Rob, he said he tried it on my mother-in-law, but she was too fat. Yo, Rob, y'all crazy, man. All right. But you take 2 fingers as such, and you place them under the person.
Okay. Bet. We good. I'll just see on the earphone, it sounds like his audio got low, but we good. I appreciate that. I just checked my phone and I see y'all can hear it regular. We good.
You put them under the person. You go around, and it's somebody who leads the
Appreciate
incantation or
that light,
whatever they're
Larry.
using,
Ball out. Yeah.
and they just walks around while all the other people around. It's supposed to be 6 people, two, two, two at the top. I mean, one at the top, one at the bottom, and they were walking around while they're doing it, and they are saying the incantation with a candle, while the other people are doing it in the dark, whatever. Now, I know about this because I witnessed it and I got scared as F and ran out the room. Now, I know about this. All right. Sometimes when you see that, I'm trying to look at what people are saying.
Yeah, the
So now,
video got
check it out.
low, bro.
And I'm going to
But I see on my phone that the audio straight. So I'm just trying to make sure because I know for sure this video is low on his end and it got it low in my earphones. So I'm just trying to make sure it's still loud to y'all so we can keep your thing going because Big Jane for the breakdown some real nigga shit to y'all on the demonic side, the ritual side of the music game, on what Puff was going through, what type of dude Puff was. Like, this one of these spiritual lies for people who don't believe that people be out here with that shit possessed. This what we finna get to. Shout out to Big Jane, cause this is clip. Appreciate everybody who rocking with me tonight, bro. Shout out to y'all, bro. Shout out to y'all. Yes, sir.
to get to my bad boy stories after this. But I want you to know this shit is real. These people believe in this. That's why we in the situation that we are right
Appreciate
now.
that, William, bro. You supporting like a motherfucker, William, man. Appreciate that, bro. Like for real, for real. I appreciate that. You know, you ain't had to do that. I'm so used to having that up because we be on the phone and I be getting the trolls to donate because you know I came up with this new thing to where the trolls gonna donate to the channel. But we've been on screen, y'all, so I be forgetting like, damn, I need to start sending that goal up there. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you, I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. And I got all this shit that y'all sending me. It's gonna be all up in the pot. Cause when Christmas time come, watch what I tell you. Y'all gonna be like, damn, this nigga gave back. Like, yeah, for real, for real. Yeah, this video right here. This video right here. Hey, William, this some real shit, William. Are you a YouTube blogger? I think I ran across a channel and somebody looked just like you. They was talking about they seen Biggie, Michael Jackson in hell, and this is a big YouTube channel. I think the name of the new YouTube channel is God Truth Podcast. I just want to know if it is you. I want everybody to know who you is, and they can go subscribe to your channel if this you because this person look like you. I promise you, like this person look just like you, William. It's like when I seen you came back in, I like, man, I gotta ask William, are you this person with this YouTube channel that talks about God a lot? You talk about the spiritual life a lot. You talk about afterlife, who you seen. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna show you I ain't lying, William. If you just stick around, I'm gonna pull that channel up. You're gonna be like, oh my God, this person do look like me. This person do real life look like me. And I just want to know if that's you, William, let me know. You said no, but thinking about getting out there still learning. I'm gonna show you that channel, William, that I'm talking about. And when you see it, you're gonna be like, ain't no way. When they say you always got a twin somewhere, you always got somebody somewhere around the world that look like you. I'm telling you, William, for real. But I appreciate that. Like for real. I'm for the matter of fact, I'm for to show y'all. I'm for the pause it right here. We at 7 minutes and 56 seconds. I'm for to show y'all the channel that I'm talking about. trying to see is this. Look, William. You see that? William. Watch this, William.
I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care what money that you make. Doesn't matter what color your skin is. Doesn't matter if you are a king or a prince or...
Don't they look like you, William? Look. This person right here. I'm telling you, William, they look just like you, and they be talking about afterlife and everything. That's why I was like, damn, William, is this you? Because these people got a whole lot. This person got a lot of subscribers, and the people, you laughing saying, wow, I'm so serious, William. That's why I was like, man, I'm going to show William. So I want the people to know if this William and we got a real big time channel and a supporter, I want them to go support you, gang. Like, as you can see, I'm not trolling. I'm not doing none of this shit for real. So heads out the way. But we finna get back to this content, man. Like, yeah.
Real Misting fan. Ultra fun.
Hey, but you see, I ain't lying, William. You see? Hey, you see, I ain't lying. I know you looking like, what? How did? Yeah. They say it's somebody always they look like somebody out here. But I appreciate everybody who rocking with me, who up in the building. We finna get to this video, man. I hope y'all like this video. This video right here is about to be real crazy. It's gonna be a real ride. So, hey, if you scary, sleep with the lights on, because he talk about the spiritual. He finna talk about just life. He finna talk about the Bible, talk about God, the devil, the stuff they do in the entertainment world, dealing with spirituality and sacrificial things. We finna get to it, but most importantly, I appreciate that super chat, William. I appreciate that gifted, and you bought a membership. So that means you spent close to like $10. I appreciate that. Just like I told Tina, I appreciate her, MP. And besides the donation, I appreciate Larry, Black King, and everybody else who just come in every night and just watch me, gang. Y'all help me get my watch hours up, bro. You feel me? I'm working on the last 400 watch hours, and y'all helping me get there so we can have the ads on the video. I can start getting paid for the videos. I can come up here more on YouTube through the day and talk about different topics. Like, y'all helping me grow. Y'all helping this channel. Especially when we on screen, y'all. Now, when we on the phone, we have hundreds of people that's up in. But either way it go, phone, screen, y'all there. And I just want y'all to know that I appreciate that. And I will be giving stuff back to y'all. I just didn't expect to get monetized this quick. Mind you, I just started coming live and I was telling y'all I'm trying to work on the shirts. But I got to work on the watch hours. And I fuck around and got monetized. The first level. See, now I'm working on the last little 400 watch hours. So y'all helping me get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, best believe I still got everything coming that I said I'm gonna do, bro. It just I didn't expect me getting monetized this fast, like this shit to happen so fast. By y'all sitting here watching me, helping me get my hours up. Like, I didn't expect that. I'm gonna keep it real. I did. But I appreciate that for real, for real. We're finna get to it.
All right. Sometimes when you see that, I'm trying to look at what people are saying. So now, check it out. And I'm going to get to my bad boy stories after this. But I want you to know this shit is real. These people believe in this. That's why we in the situation that we are right now. A little levitation ritual that works. Hold on.
You finna talk about them rituals.
No, don't tell me that. Somebody just told me Keith Clark died. I went to high school with him. Sparkles Glover. Keith Clark. Prayers Keith Clark, R.I.P. DR that died. I don't DR. I didn't keep quiet. They said DR. I don't know what they mean by that. I hope it's not him. He was a good, humble, a humble brother. Anyway, you have two fingers around, stuff like that. The person be walking around with a candle, and she'll say or he'll say a situation that caused the person to die. It'll be like, bang, she was hit by a car. She's dead, she's dead, she's dead. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. And everybody will repeat that at the same time. After he says that, she'll,
Y'all listen to what he's saying. He telling y'all like some real shit now. And I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, bro. This spiritual night right here. Cause he opens my eyes about a whole lot of stuff they be doing in the industry with this ritual stuff, with these different sacrifices and rituals that they be doing with the candles and preaching all this different stuff to try to align themselves with certain gods who can give them certain powers on the earth.
keep on and keep on, keep on. And then the person had told us that their body had stiffed up crazy after a certain time because they person got to concentrate too. And they'll go,
You're one sentence away from launching your website
Oh
with base.
my God, Lord, why are the ads popping up?
shots of fire, bang! She's dead, she's dead, she's dead. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. You know, they keep on going through that shit like that. And they said the person start rising. And the person will feel their body lock up and the person start rising off the floor. Now, some of y'all not gonna believe that. Yo, Big Gene, you full of shit right now, man. You know what I'm saying, Gene? But people who have done it and people who have been involved in it, they know it to be true. JJ 2020, yeah, that's some scary stuff.
Y'all hear what he's saying? Yeah, listen to him.
So now, listen here. Let me get into this because I'm gonna be real quick because it's late and some of y'all got to go to work. Not. What'd you say, Mike Peterson? Nah, son. Y'all go check out that boy clothing line, man, for real. So now, Facts Black. All right. So now, people say things out their mouth, and they're given the opportunity to try to prove it, so they can reach certain greatness and certain darkness. If some of y'all favorite athletes, they spoke about this in movies. Y'all got to do y'all research because I'm not gonna say nothing because y'all niggas be like, yo, we hating on my boy, man. That nigga then jumped off Puff and got onto my boy. My brother loves him to death.
Yeah,
Saying he
listen to
almost
him.
is or just as good as Jordan, but I ain't gonna say no names. We're gonna leave it at that. But they said it themselves. And when I tell people to go and listen to what individuals say out their mouth and then do some research on it, you'd be like, oh shit. Nah, Will Max, it wasn't Lynn Bias. Lynn Bias was doing some other things, and it wasn't out his mouth. Oh my God, my cold is messing with me again. God bless the dead. Oh my God, I gotta get something for my cold. That's regarding Lynn Bias. Yo, he played against us at chat. I was a recruit, and they was playing in the second round, and that nigga came down and dunked on the whole team. I don't want to go to Chattanooga. I want to go to Maryland.
Shout out to everybody who in the building. Shout out to
So
y'all,
now,
bro. They listen to Big Gene.
when you say, I'll do anything to be great, I'll do anything
Facts.
to be that great damn athlete, that great damn music producer, that great damn musician. Something might come in the nighttime to see how bad you really want it.
Listen to him.
Yeah, he was going to Boston, Lynn Byers.
Hey, I just want to ask y'all before we keep going and letting this thing rock out. Do most of y'all believe in it? Do y'all believe in the Illuminati? Do you believe that people sell their soul for riches? Do you believe that it's different spirits still roam the world? Do you believe that angels and demons still float around us as we live today? Because you got some people who still are on that type of timing, bro. Like, no cap. You got some people who still connect themselves with that type of environment because the spiritual realm is real. You know, you got a lot of people who they don't believe in God because they be like, all right, if God real, why all this stuff happening in the world? Then you got some people who they are atheists. They believe in the devil. Or they just don't believe in nothing. They don't believe in no God. You know what I'm saying? But I always remember, bro, the only way you can get at a certain position in life is you got to meet connections. You got to network with these certain people. Align yourself with certain deals, certain contracts. Who be the owner of certain deals and contracts that these dudes be aligning themselves with? Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp is aligned with Playmakers. Playmakers is a big sports brand app. They everybody in the big time gamblers, they all these apps is in one. And who own these companies? You think regular people? Nah. People with power. People with authority. People with this different shit that we haven't seen before. You know what I'm saying? MP say, I believe it's all different types of people that's walking around on this earth right now. William say, yes, it's good and evil out here. It's a battle for souls going on right now. Yeah. Like I tell people all the time, like, bro, if higher, upper, and elites, yeah, that's the Illuminati, the Boule, the Baphomet, and then you got the Skull and Bones. That's what Donald Trump with. That's what George Bush with. Skull and Bones. Most all our presidents was with Skull and Bones. They came from their family. Most people in the entertainment world, they're under the Skull and Bones, the Boule, the Baphomet, Illuminati, Fourth Letterman Mason. I'm gonna be real. If you got people down here can do rituals and connect with other spirits from other realms, from a whole nother world, I know for sure that, bro, we got aliens, bro. It's aliens where we live it. We ain't the only people that's in this universe. Like, yeah, we on Earth, but in this universe, this big ass world that God created, we ain't the only people that's living in this universe. Only on Earth. But what about the other planets? What about outside the galaxy? Because the galaxy is non-fucking stop. So what if it's another fucking whole region of people that stand in a whole nother realm of the galaxy? That's what make me believe that the spirituality shit is real. That if you do the right rituals, you get the right candles, you say the right prayers, and you do that wicked shit, you may get what you looking for. You know what I'm saying? William say, look at them Epstein files, eating the babies, drinking blood. Like I was telling y'all about the Bernie Mac situation. That's why they got rid of Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac could not stop talking about human cloning because that's what they do. You got human cloning that's going on. A lot of people probably say, "Nah, Bernie Mac got sick." Now these are facts. They got Bernie Mac up out of here because Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, Cedric the Entertainer, his three friends went back and told the higher ups, Bernie Mac can't stop talking about this human cloning shit. He talking about start doing this shit on his comedy skits. He talking about going starring things with other people, telling people about the human cloning shit. Steve Harvey and them went back and ratted them out. They dipping in and out over here all the time, and the spiritual realm, real, like you said, yeah, it's real. Like it's a couple videos where they got certain people who on news channels, like the Al Sharpner dude, Al B. Sharpner. Y'all remember when he had that seizure? When he was at the game, he had that seizure on live. Allegedly, they say they're supposed to be the mark of the beast button. That mostly all these celebrities that's in that realm of people who go through the rituals, they got this certain shit in their body where one press a button, they can take you out. And that's allegedly what supposed to been happening to Bernie Mac. When he got sick out the blue, and he just did the movie Soul Brothers with Samuel L. Jackson, another person who's part of that Boule, Skull and Bones activity. They made him get sick because too many people started coming back telling him about the Herman cloning shit. How did Bernie Mac see that Herman cloning? When he got introduced to Hollywood. When we started seeing the Bernie Mac show that's running on the live television network. Bernie Mac was supposed to have been the new Bill Cosby for us. They tried it with D.L. Hughley. They tried it with Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer with what's that show they had? You know what? They was college professor, high school teachers, uh Jamie Foxx, the Jamie Foxx show. He went through that door, but they tried to bring a lot of people to come up here and be the next Bill Cosby that we had. Because you remember Bill Cosby and Red Fox, they was like the two black people shows that everybody used to love and watch that ran they shit like the Brady Bunch. You feel me? But they never could get the last person who they almost had was Meet the Pains, the Payne family, the dude, Mr. Brown, Tyler Perry and them. That's why Tyler Perry is still in the works doing what he doing, because Tyler Perry allegedly went through that door. He got down with the Baphomet, the Boule, the Skull and Bones, the entertainment world to help your career go up. That's why Cat Williams speak on Kevin Hart, Tyler Perry, all these Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley. That's the reason why Cat Williams and a lot of people speak on these folks, because they with their agenda, bro. The spot that they go to is in California. It's called the Bohemian Grove. They go to the Bohemian Grove and they pray to this big ass owl, that they let the owl burn up, and they make their sacrifices at this owl, because you'll never know who it is, because all of them come there in like black and white robes where you can't see their face or nothing. Just look it up. It's in California. It's called the Bohemian Grove. The Bohemian Grove, that's what this big ass owl is. That's where they go to do the rituals at. In California, they go there like once every year or 6 months out of a year, like 2 times out of a year, something like that. But we finna get to it, and I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me, bro. I'm up here speaking some real game to y'all, letting y'all know that it's real out here in the battlefield, for real, for real.
Arthur Randall, what up with you, Q? So now, it was something that was said over the years and it said, it came out of his mouth. Y'all gonna do y'all research because I know y'all do research. He said, "Can't nobody on my label be greater than I."
Oh my God, bro, what is going on with these weak ass?
No, Lynn By's death wasn't funny to me. It wasn't
If you
funny to
new to
me.
the channel, hit that like button, bro. Help me get them 20 likes. I appreciate
But
that. They help
brother,
the channel. They help the channel. We in another algorithm. They help
what
the
I just
channel.
said on how he died was funny.
Let me get them 20 likes.
98% cocaine. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. There's certain shit that you just don't do in life. Travis know what he said. Travis, getting back on. He said, "Can't nobody on my label be greater than I." He was told that. And we all know who we thought was greater than him. Now, all these rituals and these situations started way before Big. A lot of y'all don't know. Let's keep it real funky right now. Howard University, at a concert, a trampede started. And one of our favorite rap moguls.
Appreciate everybody who rocking with me, bro. Hit them likes. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, bro. They help the channel, bro. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. We appreciate you. And shout out to the mods, bro. We finna talk some real spit, real deal, Holyfield. We finna get to it tonight about the bad boy rituals and the curse before the death of B.I.G. And shout out to Big Jane, because this is content.
Was part of that function. Nell Ortiz, salute to you. You too, Travis Jordan. And guess what happened?
Help me get them 20
He
likes.
died.
I need 20 likes. If you new up in here, hit that like button for me, bro. I ain't asking for no donation. Help me get them 20 likes. I see we got 7 people in the building. Help me get them 20 likes up. I really do appreciate that. They help the channel. Let's go.
I'm not really concerned, but what's
Help me get them 20 likes. We got 8 people in the building. I appreciate that.
Sparkles? What she say? Gene, nobody cares about that. Say what you need to say. They believe it. They believe it. I know.
I don't know why he talking so fucking low.
I don't know what you mean by that, Sparkles. What up, Richard Bird? Well, anyway, getting back to what I'm saying. At Howard University, there was a concert done. Some people died. It was a part of that. Paul Kearney, what's up with you? Salute to you, Paul, for that super chat. Now, we go 30 years ago at City College. I was a part of that. I was there.
Appreciate them likes, bro. Help me get them 20 likes, baby. Let's fucking go.
Wacky World or OTV must have been reading my paper over here because he just said City College.
Let's go. Help me get them 20 likes, gang. I ain't asking for no dollar. I need a like. A like is what I need. Hey, hey. 20 likes is what we need. If we get some more people, I need more likes. Hey, cause that like button is free. Yeah, hit that like button, bitch. Subscribe to the channel. Know what I'm saying? Show some love to your boy, bitch. I need the like button. I need the likes. If you smell what Real Lives Like TV is cooking, let's get to it. Appreciate y'all and shout out to y'all. Yes, sir.
A lot of y'all don't know about that. A function that Diddy gave with Jessica Rosenberg. I think that's her name, Rosenberg, or something like that. The white girl who used to do all the parties at the tunnel, all the parties at the show. And I can say this because I saw it with my own eyes. She closed the door that caused those kids to lose their lives. I saw that with my own eyes. Yes, I mentioned City College before. Thank you, Terrence Tabb.
Run them lights up if you knew. I appreciate that.
But it's a lot of bodyguards and security person that y'all don't know that lost their life behind bad boy shit too.
Oh my God, bro. Why they always be doing it? Cuz God damn, B. God damn, B.
Well, am I saying City College was a sacrifice? No, I'm not saying a sacrifice. People died and lost their life, man. You know what I'm saying? To know it wasn't their fault. Because had Jessica not closed that door, people would have just ran through. You could not open the door from the inside. I ran all the way around the whole building because my man was trapped down there and he's home now. So anybody that want to dispute what I'm saying, his name was Eddie. He did 17 years in the Fed joint. He used to work security with us. Salute to you, Eddie, man. Glad you home doing the right thing now, bro. He did 17 years in the Fed joint. He hit me on the walk.
Hey, salute to the chat. Salute to everybody who knew that coming in. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. They help the channel out, bro. We finna get to it. It's Big Jane talking about Puff, the last big night. He talking about the rituals. He talking about the things that go on in the industry and people be knowing what's going on and they really don't care about it, bro. We finna get to it.
He talking, yo, Gene, I can't breathe. Jessica closed the door. I said, I seen the door because I sent them downstairs with Jessica because she had the money box. When Jessica got there, JJ 2020, yes, she was involved. Jessica slammed the door and locked Eddie. Eddie trying to knock on the door for her to open the door. People was running down the steps. We was trying to stop. Me, Tone Wop, some of the people on the security team was trying to stop them from going down there. They went down there anyway. Even, and this is what Jaguar Wright was talking about, but she was mistaken. Even Father MC's baby mama, who was pregnant, me and Tone Wop had pulled her out between the glass doors at first, and she got trapped in there. We told her.
If you don't know who Tone is the dude who was with Jane that night in the car when they were trying to get the allegedly the dude who took Biggie from us. They was behind the car chasing down the dude, the little peanut head dude, whoever did that to Biggie when he stopped at that light. That's who Tone Wop is. And what he talking about is this happened at a college party, what Puff was hosting. And the reason why all these kids lost their life because the woman closed the door and everybody was trying to exit. So if you got everybody trying to run to the exit and everybody pushing each other on top of each other, you got people who getting stepped on because they trying to get through the door. So a lot of people lost their life just out being suffocated, body getting stepped on, body weight up on them, couldn't move. We finna get to it, bro. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Big Jane, man. If you ever want to just hear some good content on just the spiritual realm or anything like that, go to Big Jane channel. His name is Jane Deal. You just type in Jane Deal, you're gonna see Jane Deal cooking show. And just go check his content out. And he got some good content over there.
To go home, she still ran down the steps. And what happened? Max 41414, She died. What's going say? Beverly Williams said, every time I look at his face, he guilty. Yo, so now I run around the thing, I run around the building. Right then I was slim. I was that guy there. I was that guy there then. I was that guy there then. I ran around the building, open the door, people start falling in there. We start pulling them out. Yo, it was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, I heard. God bless him, Easy. So now, the boy had ran somewhere. He wasn't there. So now, those kids, 9 of them died. Had a conversation with Heavy D that night because Heavy D had did it with him. Heavy D even came to the block. He tried to see was everybody all right. One of the best souls in the world, man. God bless him.
He getting deep, bro. You see, Big Jane know a lot of people. And I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of stuff Big Jane could talk about Puff. And I could play it and let y'all hear it. And y'all be like, damn, I did not know Puff was that type of dude. And he had all this stuff going on behind closed doors. Man, shout out to Big Jane, bro. That's the only thing I can say. Shout out to Big Jane, bro. Because I watched this stuff I watch outside of that bullshit Whacknum be having going on. I come listen to people who was really in the hip hop and talk about the old shit behind closed doors, what was going on in the hip hop world and how these dudes move around and what they had going on. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. Say everybody who up in the building.
Andrew Carlson, you said, or just a mishap. I don't think 9 people dying. When somebody was told, but see, this is the funny thing. God put us in places. And I told Puff that night, if the FOI don't straighten out this front door, brother, people gonna die here tonight. I put that on my first, second, and third born. Do you understand me? I put that on my first, second, and third born.
Run them lights up.
Gene, don't worry about the people outside at the door. Just handle the security for the, what you call that? The artists when they come down there, and don't let people bother them. Y'all guys just handle security right there. Because I had 18 guys were supposed to work that day. And he told me to cut it down to 8. But because we was cool, and as far as my people, they wanted to be at the game anyway, so all 18 of us came anyway. And he told us just to worry about the downstairs and the gym and everything.
And y'all heard him, right? This like the second time I heard Big Jane saying that Puff told him he don't want all that security. He don't need all that security. Don't bring all them folks. I don't want all them folks. All because you feel like you untouchable. You feel like you can't be touched. You feel like you got the answer to everything. You feel like money can solve all your problems. And Puff was never moving right because he didn't want to pay for the protection. He feel like, man, I'm Puff. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. Big Jane can only hold down so many people unless he had to pull the weapon out. So all this stuff that been happening with Puff is Puff's fault. No cap. It's his fault.
You understand what I'm saying? For the artists. Because we was going to take the money, the money we get, we just take it, buy some champagne, go back to the game room, and just have a ball. Because it was supposed to be over after the basketball game.
If you have SNAP or Medicaid,
God
you may
damn,
qualify for a free.
Weak ass started popping up, bro. Hold on, right quick. I gotta put my phone on charge, y'all. Hold on.
First time. Al Illips out there in Chicago said the whole thing happened out there too in Chicago. Yeah. Tupac reincarnation. You don't want to hear my Haitian Jack story. Because you ain't gonna see no gangster. All right? Point blank. I don't know where Jessica is now, but y'all could probably look up. She was big and she was doing parties out at the Hampton a couple of summers ago. All those big parties at the Hamptons, she started doing those. Somebody said he seen the article on History Channel. That's right, rest in peace, Steve Ferg. His birthday was a couple of weeks ago. So now, death is just following what's going on with this dude. And I'm going to tell y'all a story. And I want y'all to, and I'm glad y'all here with me, all 769 people only got 200 something likes. So let me just get to this right. Big, Black Rob, G Dep, and probably a lot of other artists that never made it as big. They succumb to the no person can be on my label greater than I. No person could be on my label greater than I. And they haven't been. Let me just tell you something.
Weak ass flat. I be hating them motherfuckers. How y'all get y'all ass up in there?
Ultimate sacrifice. Big did something that nobody had.
Y'all heard what he said, right? I know I walked off, but he getting to the part of the sacrifice. Like he told y'all the night that Big lost his life. All of this is part of the ritual of what Puff do. Everything Puff do, it has to be beneficial to the cause of what Puff represent. Puff is the type, if he feel like he can get you, he can manipulate you, you easy to persuade, he can get you to come through that door. Prime example, look how Jay-Z did Kanye. Kanye didn't know nothing about this Illuminati, Mason shit, Rockefeller shit. How you sacrifice your mama for the entertainment game. You can have everything. Kanye didn't know about this until he met who? Jay-Z. Just like Diddy. DJ Khaled. He under Diddy. French Montana. He under Diddy. Rick Ross under Diddy. Hey, it's crazy, right? Let's get to it. And you got Future. See, I know a lot of people didn't want to expect me to throw that name in there, but yes, Future is with it. Cause who is DJ Khaled? Number one artist who he go to make hits, produce songs with. He need him to get on the track with him, sample this new track out. Is Future.
ever did to Diddy. Oh, and Craig Mack. And Craig Mack. Forgot. How did I forget about Craig Mack? Think who just said that to me?
Run them lights
Taking the
up for
wheel.
me.
You sure took
Help
that.
me get
Taking the
them
wheel,
20
Dylan.
lights. We need
He
20
sure took
lights.
that shit. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Because Craig Mack was a gentle soul, man. You know what I'm saying? Around us. He never was loud, boisterous, and crazy acting, and what we considered a hip hop artist and all that stuff like that, doing dumb, stupid shit around us. He wasn't that type of dude. Yeah, Mike. Nobody watched the Biblical Betrayal. You know, I don't understand why that didn't get the. And if you look at it, it breaks everything down.
We just watched the biblical betrayal. That video we just watched, that was the biblical betrayal of the big shit. Like, hey, don't I always remember, bro. For all the day ones who be tapping in with me, if you got to go to work tomorrow, you got something to do, you know, you got to be up early. It ain't no problem, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate y'all for just rocking with me, tapping in. You know, I'm just working. You know what I'm saying? Trying to work, keep the channel going, do my little regular lives at night. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. If y'all got to tap out, go on, tap out, do what you need to do. I appreciate that. Y'all know it, love.
So let me just tell you something, man. Big had did something. Mace Loon. Now, artist, thank you, man. You know, I'm losing it, but Mace, Loon, probably some of the shit through their own self. You know what I'm saying? Through their own things that they was involved in. You know, helped them get to the position they got into. You know what I'm saying? But none of them, 112, none of them was greater than him. Mark Curry, salute to you, Mark, out there total. You know, we could go through the line on line. He said it. Nobody could be on my label greater than me. That came out of his mouth.
He talking about
Now,
Diddy. He talking about Diddy.
check this one out. Big had did the ultimate betrayal. Y'all talking about, yo, G, what the fuck are you talking about? Big was, man, what? Huh? Shine too, huh? Yeah.
He talking about Diddy, bro. He talking about Diddy for to get real in the battlefield, bro. We 28 minutes in this video. It's like an hour and 33. We're gonna rock out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock out because I'm trying to just show YouTube that I'm working because I ain't dropping no shorts all day. Hopefully, new people who just on YouTube just trying to see what's going on, they run across the channel, just tap in to see what we got going on. So, you know, I'm just working. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who's still rocking with me and tapped in. And like I said, bro, you know you got to go to work, be up early, you got something to do in the morning. I know it get late. I'm your bid. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you for the time you stuck up in here. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. And if you comment something, I'm on the PC because my phone on the charge. My phone show more quicker, but if I don't see it, that's my fault, bro. But I know how it is. Y'all just rocking out, watching the content, listen to me, let me do my thing. I appreciate y'all. We finna get to it. I want y'all to listen to what Big Jane talking about. Give you something to think about before you go to sleep and get your day started. Let you understand and know every day that you wake up, you need to say, thank you, Lord, for waking me up every day. Every night you go to sleep, I don't care how high you is. And I get high every day. Every night, y'all see it online. I be high as a bird. Get off at 3, 4 in the morning. But guess what? I'm going to say my prayer. I'm going to thank God for everything. Repent for my sins that I committed and the sins of my ancestors. Say my prayers and just keep that thing going. Because at the end of the day, it's spiritual thing. The spiritual world is real, bro. You know what I'm saying? You always want to pray to something and just don't be out here just, you know, just doing it. But I don't know if I got to end this live in the next 40 or 50 minutes because I think the max they going to let me go to is 5 hours on StreamYard. We're going to see. If so, if they do clip me at the 5 hour mark, I just run it back. But we finna get to it.
He stuck it to Sean, but Sean say it's good. He fine with it, and he's still around. So, I'm fine with it. So now, Big told me I can't be mad at Puff because he showed me how to get money. Okay. And somebody hit me with a
Have me
boost
getting them
and
lights
said,
up. If you're new in the building, run them lights up. God damn, bro. This nigga got so many eggs up in them motherfuckers. I wonder if they gonna give me that many eggs.
Run took Kim and C's advance and bought 60 pounds, some shit like that. And about 60 pounds. Shout out to Big Gene from Charleston, South Carolina. Thank you, Southern Nation 843. My man, Mr. Skinny's out there. So now, Kenya, thanks for catching me. So now, check this out. Big said I can't be mad at him. This shit is about to get deep. Because he taught me how to get money. So the same shit that Puff did to Big, he was doing to the Junior Mafia and Little Kim. Little Kim wins in the long run because she kept her publishing and everything.
Damn, you heard what Big Jane said? He said the same thing that Puff was doing to Big in the contract, like finessing him, getting over up on him. Big was doing the same thing to Junior Mafia because he learned that game from Puff. He thought that was how you do the record label thing. So you got to look at it. Who did Puff get the record label tactics from? The higher elites, the Jewish people who own the records company. See, the Jewish people, they don't just own the record labels, they own music. They own the publishing and masters to music, bro. The high, rich Jewish people. Like, for real, think about it. Why you think people gotta wait to get paid? They pay out the masters. They own the masters. They own the publishing. When the labels own masters and publishing, who own their music? Because the Jews created the entertainment world, the music game, making movies, sports, anything dealing with entertainment that come from, I hate to say it, the wicked side of the people that we got in the world. That's the fallen angels. Because in the Bible, it's this story about the fallen angels. MP say all the labels do that, it's business. At the end of the day, like, yeah, all the labels do that. At the end of the day, them all labels, they fuck over motherfuckers and they fuck with these certain type of contracts. They just do these certain type of contracts, but them fallen angels that they talked about in the Bible, they do exist. You know what I'm saying? What position or what part do they play in the world? The fallen angels? The government, politics, congressmen, the White House, CEOs, businesses. The Elon Musk. Entertainment world is not just a regular world. The entertainment business is not regular business like what you a regular see people do. Like it's your regular job. It's a whole nother ball game. Cause you dealing with people who got money, who got power, and that's in position. So I just want y'all to keep in mind it, bro. When y'all be like, nah, like how this person do this, or why these people doing this, or why we gotta pay for certain things in the world. They going against the grain of the Bible. God made the world for all of us to get free water. He made the animals on the world so we can be able to eat. We shouldn't have to pay for anything that we doing. Who made us pay for water, light, and gas? The fallen angels. And the reason why I say they fallen angels because think about what I'm saying, bro. God created the earth for us to be here, live, survive, and enjoy life. Learn how to build, conduct, make families, be peaceful, be unified, do all these good things. Even though you're going to have the bad people in the world too. But I want to know why it's just you got certain people who in position. Like who came up with this idea of, yeah, we're going to create a water company and we're going to start charging people for water. Yeah, we're going to create a gas company and we're going to charge people for gas. Like who like let's take money out the equation because these things that these people created that really is for us on the world to have for free. Who gave them that idea? The fallen angels. Think about what I'm saying. Back in the days when we had slavery going on, wasn't nobody thinking about making buildings. Wasn't nobody thinking about doing none of this stuff we doing. Because back in the days, all we knew is how to do what? Grow food, crop, bargain, sell, trade. We didn't know about money, how you create income. We didn't know about that. We didn't know about, okay, let's create a work system so people can come work for us and we get paid for these people and they can pay for a better way of our lives. How do they get this information? From people who've been here longer than what we have, bro. You got to think about it like a hermit is just not for to just sit up and during that time. I'm talking about times before Christ. This before Christ, bro. And look how time the elevated over time. Who gave these people these different type of ideas to create businesses that will charge us for things we need to survive in life? That's demonic shit. We had to pay for water. We had to pay for light. We had to pay for gas. We had to pay for food out the store. When God put things on the earth for us so we could have free food. Who would do that? Who would charge? Who would tell somebody to charge somebody for the services? Like, yeah, we'll give you guys this. Instead of for the free, we're going to charge you for it. Them demonic tactics, evil thoughts, evil ways. You just got to pay attention. That's why I say the spiritual realm real. Any person who does anything for money, they demonic. They evil. They don't give back to the community. Think about it, bro. Out of all the money we've been giving the government around the world, all these years, our ancestors been paying for shit. They won't give us 1 year where we won't have to pay no bills, no rent, no nothing. Just live life. Just go in the grocery store, get what you want. You ain't got to check out. Won't nobody go to jail for stealing. You want to know why? Because they have to make the money. It's not part of the system that they created. Let's get to it, bro. Cause I sit up here and explain this shit to y'all like, what's up with the OT? What's up with the OT, bro? For real, for real. Cause I sit up here and break this down to you. Shout out to you, OT, for rocking with me all the way from the UK to the USA. Yes, sir. I grab OT on the phone when I be going live. That's how OT became a mod over here. That's why I said we're gonna start going back on the phone. I'm gonna grab more people to come up over here. But hey, I'm speaking some real game to y'all. I'm telling y'all some real shit. Just think about what I told y'all before I let this audio clip play. Who gave these people the idea to create all these businesses? The things we need to survive and live in life, we have to pay for it. That's how you got homeless people in the world. Because a homeless person can't afford to pay what? A water bill. They can't afford to pay what? Rent. They can't afford to pay what? Gas. They can't afford to buy food. Appreciate that, OT. Appreciate that, OT, for real, for real. Y'all just listen to what I'm saying. A lot of people be like, nah, that's just a part of life. That's how life go. That's not how life go, bro. You had the fallen angels to show these people, look, God gave us this world right here. These rules gonna apply if you want to be part of this circle. Just think about what I'm telling you. Rockefeller, how he lived so many years before he passed away. He was going around like you go deer hunting. He was getting deers. He'll go have people to go deer hunt and collect the deers, and he try to different animal hearts to see which one match his. That's how the Rockefeller dude lived the age that he lived so long. Queen Elizabeth, that's how she lived the age that she lived so long, bro, because they practice these tactics, this satanic ritual tactics. They taking animal hearts that match close to theirs if they can't find a human heart. See, a lot of people don't know that you could take a deer or a certain type of animal and their heart a match with a human if you got the right shit. Because you got the human heart that match the human heart, and you got certain animals that they could take with their old human heart that don't match yours and take lineaments and shit up off of it and attach it to yours. Just do the research and see, was the Rockefeller dude taking hearts instead of putting different hearts up in his body so he can live long and be here a long time. Them facts. It's been going on. And please believe it. The reason why we in this situation that we in the world today, because of who? The fallen angels that God gave to the world. Remember, this earth that we living on, this not God shit, bro. You feel me? Heaven is God shit. That's God home. Heaven. The earth that we live on, that's the home of the fallen angels. Think about it. Where did the fallen angels go when God kicked them out of heaven? They had to go somewhere, right? Let's get to it.
Thanks out that night, Bo. Tell me to go to Cash App, Big James 52. But thank y'all. Appreciate all that. That's coming through. I'll get your names from the Cash App later. So now, Big said, I can't be mad at this dude. Puff gave Big 200,000 for his publishing and his marketing. I don't know how much percentage he gave him up. I don't know if it was a lot, a whole, or whatever. But he ended up selling that for about 20, 30 million, maybe more than that. You understand? Don't know, but you could look that shit up. You could fact check, that who the company that he sold it to in Europe or whatever like that, because that's what he did. Sold his publishing and his marketing. So when you see that stuff that comes out, is on him. So he took 200,000 from Puff. Big told me my management, Mark Pitts, I heard he had something to do with Chris Brown. He started getting up in the business and everything. I know Mark Pitts. You understand? He said that they didn't know what the fuck they were doing at the time. That came directly out of his mouth. Kings of the Libra, 1962. Salute to you, bro. You know what I mean?
Run them lights up for the new people if you tap in, for the new people if you come in the building. Because I know YouTube be playing with the numbers. I appreciate y'all.
All right, so now
Whoa.
Oh
What's
my
that?
God.
I just put the budgeting app in.
All the ass popping up. Cook. And appreciate y'all for rocking with me tonight.
Remind me of that, Sparkles, because I'm gonna straighten that out later. Let me get to this. So 200,000. Mark Pitts, he said Mark Pitts didn't know what the F they were doing. So now, this where it comes in. This where the demonic and I gotta get you back, or you embarrass you. And he said it himself. Y'all just don't listen. You understand? I'm gonna give y'all something else to go look at.
Listen to him. Listen to him.
And before the night is over, you're gonna say, damn. And it's gonna come out, and you will see what I'm talking about. I'm definitely gonna give you something else to go look at. It's crazy. If somebody sent it to me, I'm _me on IG. I'm _me. He gave me something to look at, and I looked at it, and I was like, that shit is crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna get that to y'all later. So now, the Notorious B.I.G had 5 groups, and I think he took it to Atlantic, and he took it to Atlantic or Capital.
Hey, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I don't know what the fuck screen y'all for to do in the next couple of 30 or 20 minutes. So only thing I'm gonna be doing from here on out is saying hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me and letting the clip play. Cause I don't know if I'll make my max. Cause it's showing that I've been on for 4 hours and I don't even feel like I've been on for 4 hours. But we for the rock out and we for to get to it, bro. Cause I know when I get to the 5-hour mark, I think it gonna clip me. Cause the max it'll let me do on the free version is 5 hours. But it's probably reading the time wrong. But I appreciate y'all. We finna get to it.
And he showed me a contract was worth, I think it was 62 or $6 million. $6.2 million or 62 for 5 groups. That was Cameron, Junior Mafia, Little Kim, Tracy Lee, Charlie Baltimore, and the Commission. Supposed to be him, Charlie Baltimore, and it was supposed to be Jay-Z or whatever. So now, check this out. Jaden, what up with you, boy? Jaden Fordica. So now, listen here. He took those groups to Atlantic.
Got 7 people in the building. Appreciate that. Hit that like button. I appreciate y'all.
Not Arista. Not Clyde Davis.
Hey, no cap. I think the limit they gonna let me reach to is 5 hours until I pay for it. So I'm gonna pay for it, but I'm gonna let it run till it get close to the 5 hours. And I know me, I'm gonna see what time it is. I might come back live on my phone for an extra hour because I know it's still people up and try to see can I get the other crowd of people in because I'm trying to work on these watch hours. I'm trying to go and get this thing going. You know what I'm saying? Just stay working and committed. So like I said, if y'all gotta work, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. You hear that notification bell come on in the middle of the night, don't even pay it no mind. If you sleep, just be like, oh, that nigga that went right. Yeah, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work the algorithm. I'm working. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Not a subsidiary to Bad Boy Records.
Yeah,
One
R.P.
thing
Biggie.
was madder than a motherfucker outside of Diddy. Now, I don't think it was electric, truth to know. I don't think it was electric. Not the contract I've seen. I don't think it was electric. Who y'all think was madder than Diddy? He said Puff got more bodies than Wayne Perry. Carvin Sell said Clyde. Kenny Light said Clyde. Let's paint the picture. Because y'all don't know this to be true, but I know it to be true. There's more Jews, gangsters, and killers, you understand, than anybody in the history of the mob and everything. The purple people eater, you know who they were? They were a Detroit Jewish mob that was paid to go around to kill people for the mob.
Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, bro. I think we got 20 more minutes left, and Screen Yard gonna try to clip me because I think it's the 5 hour limit until you pay for the full service. So we gonna get to it. Just be on the lookout. I'll tell you, bro. Don't be surprised if I come back live again. Even if you sleep, don't worry about it because Real Life Like TV working. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to have more people up in here tapping in, so I gotta go back on the phone. But every night we're gonna be on the Screen Yard probably through the day. But I appreciate y'all hit that like button. Listen to what Big Gene said about the Jews. I just said that. So I got my phone on the charge. I might pop back on live for like an hour. I know me, nigga. I'm on grind mode. I'm on that
Purple
time.
Gang, yes.
Yeah.
The purple people eater. And it wasn't the what was that? The Minnesota Vikings. It was a game. Oh, Deferred wouldn't allow that to happen. The same gay should have got Diddy right. Nah, Deferred loved him. We couldn't even beat that boy. Purple Gang. Yep.
That's
He
the
used
dude
to go
who
around
made the
and
bad boy shit.
kill people for a price.
Yeah, you heard that right, OT. The purple people eater, they are the Jewish people that I was telling y'all about the fallen angels of the world. I'm not saying all Jewish people, but majority are part of this circle. Majority. Telling you.
Maya Lansky was Lucky Luciani, best.
God damn, bro. God damn, cook. That's what I might do, bro, because I know YouTube gonna get ready to clip me in a few minutes. They won't let my phone charge up. I might come back live for a whole another hour. I might run that bitch like 4, 5 in the morning before my kids go to school. I don't know, but I might come back on early in the morning. I know I'm gonna do it before I get out on it, because I'm finna get ready to get out on it these next couple of days. But I'm finna be on this computer a whole more lot bringing content.
And they wonder why that Lucky Luciani wouldn't touch him or do nothing. You don't want to do that. He the one put all the business thing into the mob. Somebody said he seen old photos of him, Jason Sweden. He said he from the D. He got old photos of him.
Appreciate everybody who's still in the building.
All right, Jason. So now, Clyde Davis. You know his conversation with Puff? Turn around. This gonna hurt you this time more than it hurt me last.
Yeah, I appreciate that, OT, bro. You know I be working, man. That's why I
And
be
we need to
popping on the
stand up for
live
this.
so much, gang. You feel me? I'm showing y'all how the algorithm work on ScreenYard. We ain't got the trolls. Only troll we have in ScreenYard is the dude who be, stalking and coming with the fake pages and stuff. But when we on the phone, we have people all over the world. So we gonna get back on the phone, but just know what come with the phone. The lag, the loose connection, they come with it. But they also bring the numbers and the new people around the world. So I'm for to just get in that grind mode. So when you see the notification bells on it late night and you sleep or early in the morning, please don't never mind it, because I'm working. I'm trying to grab more people on so y'all can have more people in the building. I'm trying to build a community more. I'm trying to get more supporters. Like, just get myself in the algorithm mode, because that's what's gonna come with this shit.
Yo. Cali Connect. Why you say that? Let's pray together. He wanted to be Pac, dog. You know that? He wanted to have Pac charisma. That's why he tried to screw every girl that Pac was screwing with in the whole 9 yards. Because he actually wanted to hit Pac. He wanted Pac to pray with him.
Oh, he talking about Diddy.
You know what I'm saying? So now
Oh.
he gonna have a conversation with him. We gonna have a piece that take a left together. He gonna have a conversation with him, yo. Clyde Davis gonna have a conversation with that guy there. Clyde Davis gonna talk to that guy there. Clyde Davis gonna say, we need to have a discussion with that guy there. You know why?
I got a video of that on my channel by Clyde Davis, P. Diddy, the 50 Cent. The Secret Love Affair. Tell you, I be on my shit, bro. Let's get to it, man. I think we got like 13, 14 more minutes left.
Because this guy right here took a multi-million-dollar deal elsewhere, and he got famous through Arista and Bad Boy Records. Do you know after he got up off his knees, the conversation him and Clyde had? Mike X, thanks for that cash app. Right there. Vladimir Radis, thanks for that super chat. What was that right there? Sean, thanks for that cash app. Do you know the conversation after they got off their knees praying together? that Clyde had with him? How do this make us look? Our artists that we developed, our artists that we put this money into, took a multi-million-dollar deal to our competitors.
Oh my God, bro. Hold on, man. I did not try to do that. Hold on, bro. I tried to hit the fucking button because the ad popped up, bro. And I ended up hitting the wrong button. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. They trying to get your boy. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get this right. Hey, I tried to hit the fucking skip button. Cause like I said, I be sitting over there so I had to see the comments because I ain't got my phone. But we put get it back right. Hold on, cuz.
Did you ever think about how he was going to explain that to Clyde and then get caught up with the beefs from the Cali? Big gonna leave us and we gonna get caught up in this beef shit, the Bad Boy Records, with all this Cali stuff. Mike S, thank you, brother, for that super chat. Vlaco, what up with you? Vladimir Raiders. Appreciate that. So now
we gonna give that's that motherfucking that phone, boy.
We
know.
That
motherfucking phone had everybody up in that bitch, y'all.
We know Clyde Davis had that conversation with him. Clyde Davis mad as you don't want your competition. Now, it wasn't that because Big album was done, his contract was done. Come on, King and Labels, you don't ask me that, bro. You know we ain't worrying about no threats or nothing. How you gonna bully a bully? I'm not a bully, but I'm just saying. Back in the day, we ain't played them games.
Shout out to everybody who in the building, bro. Shout out to everybody who in the building.
You don't, come on. Let me just break it down like this. We on the block. And I'm doing Jones. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hitting them for $20, but I only got probably like $5 worth of crack in there. But I put them in big bottles, stretching it out. You come out with Super Jones. Bigger bottles with about like $7 worth of crack in it. And you doing it for $20. And you the competitor. Mr. Hip Hop Vegan, salute to you. So now, mine is in blue bottles, yours is in red bottles. I'm not going to compete with you. I'm going to give you an opportunity to make it right. And then I'm going to make it right. That's how they do. I heard. So now.
Damn. Weak ass ad be stutter popping up on me. But hey, this how we gonna do this, bro. Cause I think I got like 8 more minutes left, bro. I think I got 8 more minutes left, if I'm not mistaken. I'm letting my phone charge up. I'm finna make me some money on my phone right quick. That if I don't fall asleep, but I will be coming back live again. Yes, sir. And this time when I'm coming back live, I might be on the phone because I want to pull them trolls in. I want y'all to snipe shit. I want y'all to just see, like, damn, like, why they be playing with your internet on the phone, but you be having so much more traction over here when you be on the phone. But we do the screen yard overnight because I just want to make the platform better. So it show like, yeah, I can run the phone and I can run screen yard. And then how I'm gonna do the phone, you may not see my face on the screen. I might just be letting the audio play in the background and I be talking about what's going on. Or I probably just come up there just talking. I'm just trying to I'm be putting in that work, gang. I'm trying to tell you. So if you sleep and you see that notification bell turned on, just be like, damn, this nigga here crazy. He coming right back live. Yeah, because I want to pull that other crowd in. And then at night, every night, we're gonna be on screen yard. Or sometime through the day, I might come on screen yard. You know what I'm saying? But I just want y'all to see the difference. When we on screen yard, ain't no glitching. You can see the whole thing. I ain't got to turn the camera over. But when we on the phone, it's a whole lot of more people. But there's a whole lot of glitching. It's a whole lot of internet problems. But I appreciate y'all for just rocking with me and tapping with me and just, rocking with my channel. Just gravitate to my channel. I never thought I had mods. Never thought I had lower people who just stick around and rock with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm appreciative of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get back to the clown and shit, the funny shit, what I normally do. But it's times I be wanting to come up here and just run content and kick it with y'all. Like, yeah, this movie night type shit. Like, yeah, like we gonna talk about the bullshit, but certain nights we gonna run that movie night. We gonna just see what other people talking about who been in the music game, who been around these people, who know what these people did, know their actions, know their whereabouts, know what they do, know how they move, how they think, and how they align themselves with their beat. And then I want to say I appreciate y'all just for rocking with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna be back tomorrow. So I appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for rocking out with me. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the chats. If you smell what real life TV is cooking, let's get to it. And shout out to William for getting that membership tonight, William. I ain't forgot you got that membership. Appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. Let's get to it.